This is the Reading Fightin' Phils pregame show on the Our Phils Broadcast Network, featuring exclusive interviews, content, and much more. Now out to the ballpark with broadcasters Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
Good afternoon and welcome to TD Bank Ballpark, the home of the Somerset Patriots for Game 6, the finale of this week's six-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Somerset Patriots. Welcome into the pregame show. My name is Jake Starr, steering the ship for one final time this weekend as the long two-week road trip, 12 games, comes to an end today, and the Fightin' Phils make their long-awaited return to First Energy Stadium on Tuesday night for the final home series of the 2024 season. Well, after a rough start to the week and after a rough road trip so far, the Fightin' Phils have done a really nice job having a strong weekend here in Somerset and have a chance today to kind of get themselves back home with a pretty positive feeling about how this road trip finished out. I mean, the record's not going to look great on the road trip. If Reading does win today, they'll go 4-8 over the course of the road trip. If they lose today, they're 3-9. But you kind of can just throw that Binghamton series in the rearview mirror. They went 1-5 at Binghamton, and then they came here to Somerset. It looked like the skid was going to continue, which it did. They lost the first three games of this series, Tuesday and then the two games on Thursday. But Friday, it was a combined bullpen effort, a 2-0 victory. And then last night, it was a 7-1 win. We'll get into that win here in a moment. But they've won two straight, so they have a chance to, play a little bit of spoiler. Somerset's 2.5 games behind Portland for first place in the Northeast Division standings. But then also at the same time, a chance to get some momentum and as we head into the final 13 games, including today, of the season. And look, obviously, postseason's not in the cards for Reading. Mathematically, yes, they're still in it, but they're at a point now where either a Reading loss or a Portland win today, or really any point moving forward, would eliminate the Fightin' Phils from postseason contention. But you know, there's a lot of guys on this team right now who have a chance to probably be with Reading to start next year. So, got 13 games to try and find a way to have a positive taste in your mouth when you leave Harrisburg 2 weeks from today on the 15th of September, and the season comes to an end. And as crazy as it is, yeah, it is September. September the 1st, the final month, or I guess 2 weeks of the season, starts today. Just 14 days and 13 games are left in 2024. Last night it was a 7-1 victory over the Patriots. Offensively, Justin Crawford hit a 3-run home run. Ethan Wilson had a 2-run shot. But, of course, the story of the night was Moises Chasse set career highs in innings pitched with 6 and strikeouts with 13. And the 13 strikeouts are a season high by any individual Fightin' Phils pitcher this year, and the most by an R Phils pitcher since Spencer Howard had 12 back on September the 4th, 2019. Ironically enough, against Trenton, who used to be the Yankees AA affiliate before it was moved to Somerset. First time an R Phils pitcher also struck out exactly 13 in a game since Adam Walker did it on May the 10th, 2001 at Portland. Just a lot from last night's game to kind of break down. And I know we don't have a ton of time with the minor league report coming up next, but I mean, Chasse was just so good, as we said. 13 strikeouts over 6 innings. He retired the last 16 he faced. 18 of the 19 hitters he faced in total he sent down. Fightin' Phils pitching as a whole sent down 25 straight batters at one point from the bottom of the first to the bottom of the ninth. Like, Reading was really close to having a perfect game. And, of course, we never really talked about it because the lone base runner before the ninth inning came in the first inning. So it never really even was a conversation at that point. But pitching was strong. Chasse struck out 13 of the 18 outs he got, which was 72%. He had 19 swing and misses. 13 of those came against his fastball, and all in all, Reading pitching had 16 strikeouts on the night, which matches a season high. So a great Saturday, a great win, and on this 1st of September, the Fightin' Phils will look to finish the series off with a third straight win and ultimately split the series against the Somerset Patriots. We're going to step aside for a moment. When we come back, it's our weekly trip around the Phillies minor league organization. We will have this week's minor league report coming up next on the pregame show here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
For top flight local jobs, go with who you know. JP Mascaro & Sons are a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Burke's Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Burke's Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grill hot dog. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at First Energy Stadium.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Welcome to the Phillies Weekly Minor League Report.
Hi everybody, this is Sam Jelinek with your Iron Pigs update. The Iron Pigs have had a successful back half of their 12-game homestand, taking 3 of the first 5 from Syracuse. The Pigs started the week with a 6-4 win on Tuesday, rallying from an early 4-0 deficit. David Dahl swatted a solo homer to start the scoring for the Pigs, and Matt Kroon drove in 2 runs with a base hit in the 8th to win it. Despite a 3-2 loss on Wednesday, Kyle Tyler worked 4 innings of 1-run ball in a rain-shortened start, looking very sharp. After getting blown out 13-6 on Thursday, the Pigs have taken back-to-back wins to take the series lead 5-1 and 8-4. Cody Clemens homered twice on Friday night, giving him 3 homers in 2 games. Seth Johnson worked 6 shutout innings for his second straight win, striking out 5. He's now allowed just 1 run in his first 16 innings with Lehigh Valley. Kyle Stevenson smashed a leadoff homer on Saturday to start it out for the Iron Pigs, and Buddy Kennedy followed with a 3-run shot later in the inning to buoy the 8-4 victory. David Dahl also went yard for a second time this week, as Colby Allard earned the win with 5 solid innings, giving up just 3 runs on 3 solo homers. In relief, Michael Rucker struck out 5 in 2 innings. The Pigs go for the series win on Sunday behind Robinson Pena on the mound. This has been Sam Jelinek with your Iron Pigs update.
This is Jake Starr with this week's Reading Fightin Phils update. The York Phils enter the Sunday finale in Somerset and also the 12th game of their season-long 2-week road trip with a chance to head back home with a lot of positive momentum. The Fightin Phils did drop the first 3 games of this week's series at Somerset, but snapped that spell and also a 5-game losing streak on Friday night when it was a 2-0 victory over the Patriots. Fightin Phils used 5 relievers in a bullpen-only game to combine to shut out Somerset 2-0, and it's a pretty lethal Somerset lineup that they were able to shut down as well. That featured none other than Yankees player Anthony Rizzo, who was making a start on a big league rehab appearance. In that game, Carlos Francisco, Nelson Alvarez, Andrew Baker, and Andrew Walling all each tossed 2 innings apiece, with Baker looking really strong, 4 strikeouts over 2 innings for him. And then Tommy McCullum picked up his 10th save in that contest. The offense came from Cade Fergus on a 2-run single in the 7th inning. On to Saturday night's game, the Fightin Phils won 7-1, but the story of the night was Moises Chasse. Chasse went a career-high 6 innings. He struck out a career-high 13 batters, following up the 10 strikeout, which was a career-high at the time, performance against Binghamton the week prior. Chasse was just absolutely dominant in the win over Somerset on Saturday night. He retired the final 15 batters he faced. He retired 18 of 19, and of course 13 of those 18 outs all came via the strikeout. In total, the Fightin Phils got 16 strikeouts on the night, and that matched a season high. Chassey's 13 strikeouts were the most by an individual Phillies pitcher during the 2024 season. Also the most strikeouts in a game by a Fightin Phillies pitcher since Spencer Howard had 12 against the then Yankees AA affiliate Trenton on September 4th, 2019. And it was the first time an Phillies pitcher had exactly 13 strikeouts in a game since Adam Walker did it on May 10th, 2001. Yes, 23 plus years ago on the road at Portland. It was a historical night for Chassey and a great effort from Fightin Phillies pitching. And all in all, the pitchers, they retired 25 straight batters. A Somerset hitter reached with 2 outs in the first, and nobody reached until, again, there were 2 outs in the 9th inning for the Somerset Patriots. Offensively, Justin Crawford launched a 3-run home run. Ethan Wilson also had a 2-run shot as well for the Fightin Phillies. And Eric Brito had an RBI double and scored on a pass ball. So that led to the 7-1 victory. It's been 2 straight wins for the Fightin Phillies. They look to make it 3 in a row today at 1:05 p.m. and split this series with Somerset before the off-day Monday and heading back home against Erie on Tuesday for the final home series of the season and penultimate series of the 2024 campaign. The red-hot Averson Castellano, looking to make it double-digit strikeouts in 3 straight starts, gets the ball today against Luis Gil, making a big league rehab appearance from the Yankees with Somerset. First pitch at 1:05 from TD Bank Ballpark. I'm Jake Starr, and that has been this week's Fightin Phillies Update.
With a Jersey Shore Blue Claws report, I'm Greg Giambarisi. Blue Claws enters Sunday 2 games back of first place Hudson Valley with 7 to play, including a huge game this afternoon against the Renegades at Shoretown Ballpark. The Blue Claws have taken 3 out of 5 this week, with Hedry Mendez leading the way offensively. The 20-year-old went 4 for 4 on Saturday. He's 8 for 13 in the series, 15 for his last 25 at the plate, and is now hitting over 340 since July 1st. Mendez acquired from Milwaukee in November. Keaton Anthony, 6 for 18 this week. He continues his hot hitting. He's at 339 since joining the Blue Claws. Tops in the second half among qualified SAL hitters. The Blue Claws have 1 home run this week. That was from Bryson Ware on Tuesday. His solo blast gave Jersey Shore the lead in a game they would go on to win. Ware 19 for his last 49 and at 310 since joining Jersey Shore. Jordan Disson had a 2-run double on Tuesday. He's nailed 4 base runners this week from behind the plate, 2 stealing, 1 advancing on a ball in the dirt, and 1 pickoff at first base. On the pitching side, both 2023 draft picks Luke Russo and Casey Stewart threw 5 scoreless innings in wins earlier this week. Charles King had a pair of outings in which he threw 2 scoreless frames. Stevenson Jimenez did not allow an earned run in 6 innings of work this week across 2 appearances. And finally, Mitch Newborn lowered his ERA on the season to 2.01, allowing 1 run in 5 innings in his start on Thursday. Blue Claws sent Braden Tucker to the mound this afternoon. First pitch 1:05 in the home finale this regular season. Blue Claws, as we said before, are 2 back of Hudson Valley with 7 left to go. With your Jersey Shore Blue Claws report, I'm Greg Giambarisi.
Weather delays aside, it's been a banner week for the Clearwater Threshers on the road in Fort Myers, with one of the 6 games getting canceled due to weather. The Threshers went on a 3-game win streak after losing the opener in a walk-off on Tuesday, clinching their first series of the second half against a potential playoff opponent. The pitching has been excellent for the Clearwater Threshers so far. They got 2 solid innings from Drew Garrett and Clederve Andrade in the win of Game 2 of yesterday's doubleheader, and they've been drawing walks. 2 of the 3 wins have produced a total of 24 walks for the Threshers batters, and despite getting out-hit in most all of their wins this week, the Threshers have still won 3 in a row. A great debut from Angel Liranzo, earning his first win in his first game on American soil. Eli Trope got a scoreless inning as well. And Dante Nori, the first-round pick of the Phillies in this most recent draft, has been excellent. He's hitting almost 500 over his last 4 games on a 4-game hit streak, with Eduardo Taid hitting safely in 5 straight as well.
Thank you for listening to the Phillies Weekly Minor League Report.
The Promax Fence Systems Foul Porch is an exclusive group experience. Located in our left field corner, groups of 20 to 30 people are treated to 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and drinks and a festive atmosphere. Regular season tickets are $37 for groups of 20 or more. Call us today at 610-370-BALL to reserve a spot for your group.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Looking to try something new at a Fightin' Phil's game this season? Give Briganti Wines a try. Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin' Phil's great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. Briganti Wines comes from the vineyards in Italy's Abruzzo region. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get a wide variety of Briganti Wines wherever it is sold at First Energy Stadium this season. Visit BrigantiWines.com to learn more.
The Reading Fightin' Phillies are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Back on the pregame show on the Reading Fightin' Phil's radio network. Once again, my name is Jake Starr. Appreciate you spending your Sunday afternoon with us on this Getaway Day Sunday from TD Bank Ballpark. Luis Gil, who starts tonight for Somerset, has completed his warm-up tosses. Aberson Castellano making his final warm-up tosses in the bullpen down the left field line. So just a couple of moments away from Somerset taking the field, the national anthem and first pitch. Both managers, Al Padrique and Raul Dominguez, have already completed the home plate meeting, so just waiting for Castellano to finish his warm-up tosses, and then it's time to play some baseball here at TD Bank Ballpark. Let's take a look around the Eastern League at our out-of-town scores. Altoona and New Hampshire about to get underway. Nick Domkowski gets the ball against Michael Dominguez for the Fisher Cats. Harrisburg and Portland about to get underway, along with Hartford and Binghamton. Erie and Richmond, a 1:35 first pitch. And Bowie and Akron. A nightcap tonight, 6:05 at Canal Park. Akron has clinched the second half title, so they will play Erie in the postseason. So the Southwest is settled. Now it's just the Northeast, which is pretty much a 2-horse race between Somerset and Portland for the second half title in the Northeast Division. Well, the Patriots have taken the field, led by Luis Gil. It's time for the national anthem. We'll have lineups and first pitch after this in the Fightin' Phil's radio network.
Stand up, hands up. City of brotherly love. Stand up, hands up.
Wilson hits it in the air, out towards right. Oh, watch it fly, and it's a walk-off, game-winning home run for Ethan Wilson.
This one driven into left center field, turn and say goodbye. Carlos De La Cruz clears the scoreboard in left center field. Home run number 21, and the Fightins jump out on top.
You're listening to Reading Fightin' Phil's Baseball on the R Phil's Radio Network.
Swing and a miss, and back-to-back strikeouts as Sanchez cannot catch up to the 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Abel.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. 10 strikeouts tonight for Griff McGarry.
Now, out to the ballpark with your broadcasters, Jake Starr and Bob McCool.
Dylan Robertson with today's national anthem at TD Bank Ballpark, and we are about ready for baseball in game number 6 of this week's series between the Reading Fightin' Phil's and the Somerset Patriots. Again, my name is Jake Starr. Appreciate you joining myself today on the Fightin' Phil's radio network, And let's take a look at how the Fightin' Phils line up tonight, as the starting lineup is presented by Golden Oaks Landscaping. Marcus Lee Sang leads off. He'll be the DH. Eric Brito is second, plays second. Gabriel Rincones Jr. is third in left. Carson Taylor fourth, plays first. Josh Bro is fifth and he'll catch. Otto Kemp is sixth in third base, and Ethan Wilson seventh, the right fielder. Zach Arnold eighth, he plays shortstop, and Cade Fergus is ninth and will play center. Again, that's Lee Sang, Brito, Rincones, Taylor, Bro, Kemp, Wilson, Arnold, and Fergus. On the mound for the Patriots, it's Luis Gil, who's making a rehab appearance. He was placed on the 15-day injured list back on August the 21st by the Yankees with a lower back strain, and he has had himself a great season with the Boys of the Bronx. 24 appearances with New York. He's 12-6, a 3.39 ERA. He's thrown 124 and 2/3 innings pitched, 83 hits. He has allowed 66 walks. He has struck out 144, and opponents are hitting 185 against him. Our catcher, Rafael Flores, is thrown down. Tyler Hardman plays first. Anthony Siegler at second. Alexander Vargas at short. Max Burt at third. Grant Richardson in right. Spencer Jones in center. And Jared Wagner plays left. So it'll be Marcus Lee Sang who will dig in from the left side, sporting the Fightin' Phils road gray uniforms. And it'll be Gil, the tall righty, who will come set and fire the first offering home. And Lee Sang takes it for a strike. Fastball at 94, delivered home at 1:06. So just a minute past our originally scheduled 1:05 start time. The 0-1, Lee Sang able to hold up on a fastball up. It's 1-1. Temperature at first pitch, 79 degrees and cloudy, presented by All Temp Enterprises. Winds at about 7 miles per hour in. The next pitch, Lee Sang takes it at the letters. It's a strike. It's 1-2. Big American flag in straightaway center field is blowing out towards left center. As we said, pretty light winds, just about 7 miles per hour. 1-2 to Lee Sang is taken inside. It's 2-2. Primarily a three-pitch mix for Gil. Fastball, changeup, slider. Fastball thrown about 50% of the time. The other two pitches, each about a quarter. The 2-2, Lee Sang fights off a fastball and shoots it foul. It stays 2-2. Patriots wear their Star Wars jerseys tonight. Somerset S on the left chest. They wear their pinstripe pants and their regular home cap. 2-2, Lee Sang swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 97, top of the zone from Gil. And that'll bring Eric Brito to the plate. Of course, we'll see how far the plan is for Gil to go today. Obviously, it's his first rehab appearance. Placed on the injured list 10 days ago by New York. And the first pitch to Brito is taken out for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, we've seen mid-90s so far. He can get it up to 97. Changeups in the low 90s. Sliders, the upper 80s. Next pitch is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. That was that slider, that time at 85 from Gil. It's all righty, well, rock and deal. And Brito will swing and pop it up in foul territory behind home plate. Flores will give it a look, more of a courtesy, as it lands about 8 rows deep in the stands. Sure, as you can hear by the applause, nice catch on a ricochet by a fan.
What a play by me.
So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now, the count to Eric Brito. 1 gone in the top of the first. And time is called by Brito. And the 1-2 from Gil is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. For the first full big league season for Luis Gil, he pitched parts of 21 and 22 with the Yankees, but never made more than 6 starts in a season with them. 2-2 is down, so the count will run full to Eric Brito.
To customer service, Brandon Schroeder to customer service.
And he's been nothing short of spectacular this year for the Yankees. Was the American League Pitcher of the Month back in May. His 3-2, swing and a miss. And in front of a slider is Brito. So back-to-back strikeouts from Gill, 2 outs in the inning for Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Left fielder, number 27, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Rincones will dig in from the left side. He was hitless in last night's game. He's been hitless across his last 3. Bit of a slide right now for the Phillies' number 11 prospect. The first pitch to him is outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Even stance in the left-handed batter's box for Rincones. So left the bat on his shoulder, and the pitch is out for a ball. It's 2-0. 265 is Rincones, reaching base at a 357 clip. 11 home runs, 21 RBI. 2-0 home. Swinging a foul ball straight back. It's 2-1. Al Padrique in the third base coach's box for the Fightin' Phils. Carl Ellison in his usual spot at first base. And there's 2 outs in the top of the first. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss from Rincones, 2-2. Hair out in front of a changeup. That one at 91 from Gill. Pretty even splits with the fastball and changeup in terms of left-right. The next pitcher, Rincones, cranks it in the air, deep towards right center. Richardson and Jones both go back. It's down up the alley. It'll one-hop the wall. Jones scoops it up. Rincones gets the second. That's where he'll stop. And it's a 2-out double for Gabriel Rincones Jr. 13th double of the year, and that'll bring Josh Breaux to the plate. 105 off the bat from Rincones. Ball went 390 feet. That's probably, it's home run distance at home, but probably wasn't hit high enough to get over the event center, so it probably hits off the facing of the veranda at home. But nonetheless, Gill threw 97 right down the chute, and Rincones certainly made him pay. So 2 outs in the inning. Carson Taylor digs in. Rincones will lead off second. Still a scoreless ball game. Taylor's running's best hitter with runners in scoring position. In from the left side, Gill checks Rincones. And deals. That's in tight, 1-0. Taylor had to hop out of the way of it. Taylor leads Reading with 72 RBI. He's also a 396 hitter with runners in scoring position. A 274 hitter with 2 outs. 1-0. Taylor takes a fastball up and away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Taylor 1 for 4 in last night's ball game. Did walk and struck out. He's 6 for 17 this week at Somerset. 2-0 home. Taylor will take one on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2-1. Good spot with that slider from Gill. The slider's the one pitch where there really is a discrepancy in how much he uses it against lefties and righties. Mostly used against righties, but we'll use it about a quarter of the time against lefties. Of course, we saw it right there. 2-1. Taylor's swing. It's a line drive down the right field line. It is just foul. Hit one hard. It was another slider up over the plate. 103 off the bat, but just a couple of feet to the right of the chalk. So Gill's made a couple of mistakes in this first inning, and Reading has put hard swings on them. But that time it's just strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top 1. Still scoreless. Rincones leads off second. Slightly open stance in the left hand, the batter's box for Carson Taylor. The pitch. That one's down, 3-2. It's been a very heavy dose of sliders from Gill in this at-bat against Taylor. Up to 22 pitches in this first inning. You got to think in his first rehab start, it's not going to be too high of a pitch count number for Gill, who comes set in a full count. And the pitch. That's down ball 4. So a very good at-bat from Carson Taylor, who works his first walk of the game and his team-leading 61st of the season. So that'll bring Josh Breaux to the plate. 2 outs in the inning, and as we said, what's been a long inning already for Gill. 23 pitches already. Catcher Flores steps out in front of home plate, delivers signs. Infield's going to play back. They won't hold the runners on. Left side straight up. On the right side, Siegler is shaded towards the second base bag. Hardman's about 25 feet off the line of first and back. Josh Breaux, a .227 hitter this year. He's got 18 RBI. Gill, long look home, and now the righty comes set. And the pitch, both runners take off, and it's swung on and fouled into the Reading dugout. Everybody looks like they're okay. It's 0-1.
At our concession stands, this week's concession special, the Taylor Porkwell, Jersey Burger, and mini corn dogs. Try something new today.
Nothing on the count to Josh Breaux. He's a .381 hitter with runners in scoring position since joining Reading at the beginning of July. 0-1. That one's down. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gill began his professional career in the Minnesota Twins organization. Signed with them as an international free agent in 2015. Traded the Yankees in 2018. That was a 1-for-1 trade that sent Jay Cave to the Twins. 1-1. That's tight to Breaux. Another changeup at 89. And the righty takes for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch number 26 for Gill. If you're Reading, you'd love to make him pay here. 2 balls, 1 strike to the former Patriot Josh Breaux. Gill will fire, and Breaux will swing and hit a fly ball behind home plate. It's over our vantage point in the press box, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaux's had success against Somerset since he's joined the Fightin' Phils. He's a .294 hitter against his former squad. Looking for a big one here in the first. 2-2, runners go. Pitch outside for a ball. They're going to throw to the behind runner to second, and Taylor is safe. So it's a ball. Both runners score. Both runners steal. So the double steal is successful. Number 17 for Rinconis, number 5 for Taylor. And Somerset opting to go for the slower of the 2 in Taylor, but unable to get either. So now it's second and third, 2 outs. Counts full in a scoreless game. Gill comes set and deals. And Breaux will swing and foul it again. Once again over our head in the press box. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. 29th of the afternoon for Luis Gill. It's been a good battle between Breaux and Gill. And the righty will come set against the right-handed hitting Breaux. Payoff pitch, swung on, ground ball through the middle. It'll leak into center for a base hit. Rincona scores. Taylor around third. Whole score. It's a 2-run single for Josh Breaux. And the Fightin' Phils strike first. It's 2-0.
Third baseman, number 57, Otto Kemp.
Ball wasn't hit particularly hard. Just 80 off the bat. But it sneaks through the middle between Siegler at second, Vargas at short. And the Fightin' Phils do make Gill pay early. RBI number 19 and 20 for Josh Breaux. And that'll bring a mound visit here from pitching coach Brett DeGagne. Talked about it with Andrew Baker on our pregame interview yesterday, just like this sense of pride that you feel when you're a pitcher and you're able to retire a big league hitter. Baker a couple of nights ago faced Anthony Rizzo and got him to fly out to center in the 6th inning. And he said, yeah, I mean, it feels good. It's a talented hitter on the other side, clearly, and you're able to get him out. And I think it's the same mantra for a hitter, right? You're going against Luis Gill, who's not just any run-of-the-mill big leaguer. Granted, yes, it's his first full season in the big leagues, but he has had a boatload of success against big league hitters. And for Rinconis, hit a double. Taylor hit one hard but walked. And then Breaux able to get the 2-run single. It's got to feel really good for those guys. So Otto Kemp is in from the right side. The first pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike at 0-1. Once again, you really wonder if Gill's going to come back out for the second, because usually, I mean, you don't want to have a pitcher go over 30 in an inning, especially a guy in a big league rehab appearance. 0-1. Kemp swinging a miss. Out in front of the slider at 85. It's 0-2. Kemp scuffling a little bit right now. Average down to 259. He's just 1 for 13 this week. 0-2 is up at the letters and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. "33 pitches in the inning. 18 strikes for Luis Gill. He'll come set at the belt and deal. And Kemp will swing and crank one in the air well. Straight away center field. Jones goes back. He turns. It's off the base of the wall. Breaux heads to third. He'll get the wave home. Took Jones a couple of extra seconds to gather it. So Kemp will go to third. It's an RBI triple for Otto Kemp. And it's 3-0 Fightin' Phils. Josh Breaux scores. And it's the third triple for Otto Kemp.
Number 51, Ethan Wilson.
RBI number 36 at the AA level, and that'll bring Ethan Wilson to the plate. Ball was 100 off the bat, went 381 feet. And if there's a way to break out of a slump, it's certainly that way. So now it's Ethan Wilson from the left side. First pitch to him is swung on and popped up. Down the left field line, it's slicing. Over is Wagner, the left fielder, and it will land foul. Off the railing next to the Phillies bullpen that way. And it's 0-1. Not exactly sure what happened out there, but Spencer Jones just had some issues fielding that one off the wall. We saw Jones have some issues earlier this year against Reading, when Otto Kemp actually hit an inside the park home run. And the 0-1. Wilson swings and it's fouled. It's 0-2. It was in the resumption of the July 4th game, so it was on July 5th when Kemp had the inside the park home run. It was a ball off the top of the veranda, and Jones just over-pursued it, so it shot way back in the play. So it's not the first time Kemp has benefited from a Jones misplay in center. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Wilson out in front of a breaking pitch at 79, and he is down on strikes. So Gill does strike out the side, but around that, the Fightin' Phils score 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors in the inning on Somerset, and ultimately 1 man is left on base. So we played a half of a frame from TD Bank Ballpark. Good start for the good guys. Fightin' Phils lead at 3. Patriots coming to bat.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job. Everything for us, from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phils. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phils.
Bottom half of the first inning, Fightin' Phils 3. And here's the lineup that Somerset will send up now as they try to dig themselves out of an early hole. Spencer Jones leads off in center. John Birdie is second, the DH. Rafael Flores third and catches. Tyler Hardman fourth at first. Grant Richardson fifth in right. Jared Wagner is 6 plays left. Anthony Siegler seventh at second. Alexander Vargas is eighth and plays short. Max Burt bats ninth and plays second. On the mound for the Fightin' Phils, it's Aberson Castellano, who's been red hot in his last few starts, and we will have his numbers for you here in a moment. First pitch home. Jones will swing in, cue it foul back, 0-1. 7th appearance for Castellano. He's 2-1 with a 2.18 ERA. He's gone 33 innings, 21 hits. He's walked 8, and he has struck out 43 batters. And the 0-1 home is over for a strike. It's 0-2. Castellano will take his time. He does not care about the pitch clock. Well, cares enough about it to not get too many violations, but he will take his time on the look in. He'll take his time to throw. I mean, he's not even set yet, and the clock's at 4 seconds. Now he's ready as the clock ticks, and he'll deal. That's a slider upstairs for a ball. It's 1-2. Spencer Jones on a 7-game hitting streak. Had that misplay off the wall in center in the first. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out in front of a slider from Castellano. And that is out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 18, John Birdie.
Castellano in his last start a week ago today at Binghamton went 6 innings, 2 hits, just 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 11 strikeouts. 21 strikeouts for Castellano across his last 2 starts. He has struck out 10 plus in back-to-back starts. John Birdie digs in. First pitch to him is another breaking pitch at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Josh Breaux catches Aberson Castellano. Carson Taylor plays first. Eric Brito at second. Zach Arnold short, and Otto Kemp is at third. That's the infield. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and rocketed foul down the left field line. 0-2. Ethan Wilson plays right. Cade Fergus plays center. Gabriel Rincones Jr. plays left. So Justin Crawford gets the day off after that big 2-hit, 3 RBI, and a home run night last night. 0-2, bit outside, 1-2. Castellano has a fastball in the mid-90s. Also throw a sinker, low to mid-90s, slider and curveball. Also included in the 4-pitch arsenal for Aberson Castellano. He'll come set, fire home the 1-2. That's outside for a ball. It's 2-2 to the righty. Birdie, this is 10th game with Somerset on his rehab assignment. Hitting just 160, reaching base at a 276 clip. Does have a home run and 3 RBI. 2-2 is down. Birdie checked his swing. They're not even going to appeal. I mean, if you're writing, there's no point to appeal because the ball rocketed all the way back to the backstop. So Birdie probably would have reached regardless. So full count, 1 out in the bottom of the first. Base is empty. Reading leads 3-0. Castellano comes set at the letters and deals the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Birdie down on strikes. Went fishing after a slider down at the feet. So back-to-back strikeouts for Aberson Castellano, and that'll bring Rafael Flores to the plate. Well, the script last weekend, Saturday at Binghamton, Moises Chase struck out 10, and then Aberson Castellano one-upped him and struck out 11 the following day. Last night, Chase had 13 strikeouts, so we'll see what Castellano has in store today. Here's Flores. First pitch to him is swung on and rocketed towards second. Diving stop, Brito to his left. Shoots to his knee, fires a strike, the first in time. And that will retire the side in the first. 3 up, 3 down go the Patriots in the bottom half of the first inning. We've played 1 full from Somerset. Fightin Phil's on top. It's 3-0.
The Seidel Auto Group deck is a great spot for all fans with a summer picnic life and great tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you might even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in the home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $34 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit rfields.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Humane Pennsylvania is an innovative national leader in animal welfare with adoption centers, accredited nonprofit veterinarian hospitals, emergency animal rescue services, community pet assistance programs, and a free community dog park. At HPA, we are passionate about going the extra base to keep your pets healthy and happy at home with you. With a variety of services and different ways and times to access them and variable pricing, Humane Pennsylvania is here to provide your pets with exceptional care how, when, and where they need it. Visit humanepa.org for more information.
Top half of the second inning, and International Fireworks, the official sponsor of the R-Phil's fireworks shows during the 2024 season, head of their store, 242 Sycamore Road in Douglasville. So Reading 3, Somerset nothing. As we get set to start the road half of the second inning, it'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Fightin Phils. It'll start with Zach Arnold, and Reading looking to build on their already 3-0 lead. Luis Gill is back out for inning number 2 of work after a very long first inning. Gill threw 37 pitches, 22 for strikes. That compared to Aberson Castellano, who threw 11 pitches and 7 for strikes. Castellano a couple of strikeouts in that bottom half of the first inning.
He is our dig at K-Man strikeout of the game.
So Zach Arnold will dig in from the right side, 8-man in the lineup. First pitch from Gill is over for a called strike. It's 0-1. Zach Arnold didn't play last night. 1 for 3 for runs scored on Friday. 0-1. Arnold will take it outside. Another slider. It's 1-1. Arnold 185 so far with Reading. He's got a pair of doubles. And the 1-1 to him is swung on and foul towards the on-deck circle. Nice reflexes from Cade Fergus on that side. He kind of took his bat and jabbed it in and was able to knock it down. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to count to Zach Arnold. Gill will rock and deal. And that's up, and that hits him right in the right hand. Was an off-speed pitch, 86. He's shaking out that right hand, and he is definitely in some pain right now. He takes off the batting glove. He's on the left side of the home plate dirt circle. Mike Flaherty comes to take a look at him. Al Patrique also will join. And Arnold is very much in some pain right now. He just took the helmet off. Head's kind of facing down as Flaherty's feeling the right hand. Mike Flaherty, the Fightin Phils head athletic trainer. Arnold places his helmet and his batting glove and shin guard down towards his feet. I don't think they've really made a decision whether or not he's going to stay in this game. Looks like he will, so he puts the helmet back on. He hands Mike Flaherty, the athletic trainer, all of his equipment, and Zach Arnold will head to first base. So you're happy to see that. Of course, nothing more than just a hit by pitch there. It was an 86-mile-per-hour slider, which just got lost on the arm side of Luis Gill. So Arnold's on first. Cade Fergus will now bat for the Fightin Phils. The 9th man in the lineup who plays center field today. Gill will come set at the belt and deal. And Fergus will take it for a strike. It's 0-1. Cade Fergus, 189, but he's had himself a good week. He's reached base in his last 2 games. The pitch to him is swung on and fouled back. It's headed our way, but I guess fortunately, you could say, there was a big net in the way that kept that one in the field of play. So 0-2 the count to Fergus. Had a big RBI single in Friday night's game, broke a 0-0 tie. Brought 2 runs home. The Fightin Phils' eventual win. The 0-2 is low and away to Fergus. It's 1-2. That was pitch number 44 from Gill. Guess we'll try and keep our eyes out here for when pitch number 50 comes. I know Poteet on Friday got pulled the minute he hit 50, so we'll see if 50 is a number or if the Yankees are going a little bit further with Luis Gill, who is a starter. 1-2. Fergus swings and hits a knuckler towards the Somerset dugout on the right side. It'll stay 1-2. Raul Dominguez, the second-year skipper for Somerset, is pretty much over the railing of the dugout. Lineup card in his right hand, so we'll see if he springs into action at some point here in a couple of moments. Next pitch, and Fergus fouls it back again off the netting. And it'll stay 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Fergus. Arnold leads off first. Here's the pitch, and that's an off-speed pitch. Fergus tried to check. Unable to. They'll appeal, and the first base umpire, Paul Romer, will say he went. So all 4 outs that Gill has gotten today have all been via strikeout. Of course, the asterisk to that whole thing has been the 2 extra base hits and the 3 hits from Redding that has resulted in the 3 runs. So 47 pitches for Gill. Marcus Lee Sang digs in from the left side. 1 out, top 2. And Gill fires. Lee Sang will take a slider at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been very much a heavy dose of that slider today. As we said, at the big league level, his splits are fastball 50% of the time, changeup 27% of the time, and slider 24% of the time. And here's the 0-1. And that's taken at the knees for a strike 0-2. That time it is the fastball at 93 from Gill. Fastball can get up to 97. Changeup usually high 80s, low 90s. Slider mid to upper 80s from Gill. Here's the 0-2. And Lee Sang will take it just outside for a ball. And it's 1-2. That was pitch number 50 for Luis Gill. He's staying in this game, so 50 was not the number that they were looking at for him today. One, 2, and Lee Sang swings and misses. Out in front of a slider at 81 from Gill. He's down on strikes. That's the 5th strikeout for Luis Gill. And there's 2 outs in the inning for Eric Brito.
Second baseman, Eric Brito.
Lights are on here at TD Bank Ballpark on this overcast Sunday afternoon. Temperature right at about 80 degrees. Pretty humid out as well. Arnold leads off first. Here's the pitch to Brito. That's up. It's 1-0. Some showers did blow through overnight and did rain briefly at about 12:20 this afternoon, but it was a quick storm. Tarp didn't go on the field. And the 1-0 is outside for a ball. It's 2-0. Brito today 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Every out that Gill has gotten today has been via the K. It's been a lot of strikeouts the last couple of days between Chassé, Gill, and now Castellano. Next pitch to Brito. He swings, hits it in the air out towards right. It's not deep. Richardson, the right fielder, started back and treks in and makes the catch. And that will retire the side in the second. No runs for Redding in the frame, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We play 1.5 on to the bottom of the second. Redding's up 3-0.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
The Fightin Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Bottom half of the second inning is brought to you by Cornwall Manor, an active senior living not-for-profit community in scenic Cornwall, PA, outside of Lebanon. 3-0 Fightin' Phil's on top in this home half of the second frame. And 4-5-6 due up for the Patriots against Aberson Castellano, who faced the minimum in the first inning, struck out a couple as well. And Tyler Hardman will be the first batter that Castellano will face. 11 pitches, 7 strikes in that first frame for Castellano. And Hardman will dig in from the right side. First pitch home is taken in for ball 1-0. Zach Arnold is still in this game. He's at shortstop, but is looking at his hand. Already looked at it a couple of times since this inning has started. Of course, he was hit in the hand in the top half of the second inning. Next pitch is swung on, ground ball. Arnold, he'll backhand it along the grass. He'll set his feet and throw, and it's on the money for out number 1. 96 off the bat from Hardman. Ball was hit hard, but Zach Arnold showing no ill signs after that hit by pitch last inning. I always say the ball's going to find you. So now it'll be Grant Richardson who digs in from the left side against Aberson Castellano. Richardson, who's hitless across his last 2. He has reached base, though, in his last 7. First pitch to him is a breaking pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Slightly open stance on the left side for Richardson. Castellano, the righty, will fire. And it's swung on and missed, 0-2. Pitch at 84 down at the feet. Richardson, a 25-year-old. He was a 17th round pick of the Yankees in the 2021 draft. 254 hitter this year. He's got 8 home runs. He's driven in 42. But he finds himself in an 0-2 hole. And the pitch swung on and popped up towards left. Not deep. Back a couple of steps goes Rincones Jr., and he'll make the catch, reaching over his left shoulder. And that is out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Jared Wagner.
So Wagner will dig in from the right side. 2 quickly gone in the bottom of the second inning. Fightin' Phil still on top 3-0. As Castellano has seen 5 and retired all 5 tonight. A couple of strikeouts so far. Ready comes ready at the letters and deals home. That's a breaking pitch that's a bit up for a ball. It's 1-0. Castellano, 23-year-old Venezuela native. Promoted to Reading during the All-Star break from Jersey Shore. This time he drops a curveball in for a strike. It's 1-1. Signed with the Phillies as an international free agent in 2018, but didn't make his professional debut until 2021. Here's the 1-1, and that is way up. It's over the head of the right-handed hitting Wagner. It's another off-speed pitch that got away from him. It's 2-1. Didn't pitch in 2019. And, of course, 2020, the season was canceled due to COVID-19. And the 2-1 home is swung on and hit in the air very well. Left center field. Rincones will turn just as a courtesy, and that ball is gone. Solo home run for Jared Wagner. And the Somerset Patriots are on the board. It's 3-1. Reading still on top. 6th of the season for Wagner, RBI number 30. It was a fastball at 95, pretty much a center cut as it gets. Wagner 113 off the bat, 373 feet. Now look, they always say, for Castellano, best mistake in baseball to make is the solo home run. So 3-1 Reading leads. Anthony Siegler will dig in. Switch hitter who bats from the left side. And Castellano will fire home, and it's down 1-0. This week pitted the 2 teams with the most home runs in the Eastern League against each other. After that home run, Somerset's in first with 132. Reading's in second at 129. Next pitch is swung on and grounded foul towards the dugout on the first base side. 1-1. That home run for Wagner was the first home run Somerset has hit since Tuesday's game. It was Anthony Rizzo's home run in the first inning against Noah Skiro. 1-1 is swung on and missed, 1-2. Ziegler out in front of an all-speed offering from Castellano. So you got to give a lot of credit to Fightin Phil's pitching, who has done a really good job keeping a usual power-hitting team in the ballpark throughout this series. Running, of course, has had a good amount of home runs this week. 2 last night. 2 also in Wednesday night's ball game. And the 1-2 is outside for a ball. It's 2-2. That was the 13th pitch of the inning for Castellano. He's at 24 total. 15 have been for strikes. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And in front of a slider was Ziegler. You can hear his frustration as he slammed the bat down on the dirt after that strikeout. So, third strikeout for Castellano. Tonight finishes off the second. 1 run on a hit. No errors, nobody left for the Patriots. We have played 2 full from TD Bank Ballpark. We'll head to the third, running on top 3-1.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. With just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
Top half of the third inning. And us here at the Fightin Phillies want to thank our good friends at Pepsi for presenting the 2024 season here in Baseball Town. Go Fightin Phillies and drink more Pepsi. So 3-0 Reading to start off this road half of the third. Rincones leads off. Luis Gill's back out. The righty will deal, and Rincones will take up. It's 1-0.
Everybody clap your hands.
Rincones snapped a 3-game hitless spell in his last at-bat. Next pitch is taken up again. It's 2-0. Laced double to the right center field gap. For his first hit in a little while. Next pitch, swing and a miss. It's 2-1. And Gill will rock and deal. Rincones will take it on the inside corner. It's 2-2. And the 2-2 home. Rincones takes down 3 balls, 2 strikes. Was pitch number 59 for Luis Gill. He's thrown 35 strikes so far here in his big league rehab appearance. And the 3-2. And that's in tight. Nearly hit Rincones. So the lefty will take first on a walk. It's the second walk issued by Gill this afternoon. And that'll bring Carson Taylor to the plate. Gill on the 15-day injury list was placed on it August the 21st with a lower back strain. So all in all, pretty quick. Only 10 days since being put on, he is back on the mound. Of course, we'll see how long the Yankees keep him down before he comes back up. First pitch to Taylor is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Gil has had some injury issues in the past. He got Tommy John late in 2022. Missed pretty much all the 23 season. Made a couple of rehab appearances late down in Single A, Tampa. 1-0. Taylor takes inside. It's 2-0. Also made a rehab appearance in Somerset in 2021. He actually was a starting pitcher on May the 4th of 21, which was the, well, ironically, the Somerset's wearing Star Wars jerseys tonight, but that was nowhere where we're trying to go with this story. That was Somerset's first game as a Double-A Yankees affiliate. Taylor swings and hits one hard, but foul down the right field line, 2-1. Gil, here's a trivia question for you, recorded the first strikeout in Somerset Yankees affiliation history. Of course, Somerset's been around before 2021. They were a longtime member of the Atlantic League, probably the most prestigious independent baseball league. But when things kind of got shuffled around after COVID, Somerset was awarded the Yankees Double-A affiliation. 2-1. Taylor swings and it's fouled back. 2-2.
It's Mr. Softy Ice Cream time. Head on up to our concession stands for some frosty.
Trenton, who was the longtime Double-A affiliate of the Yankees, lost their affiliation heading into 2021. They're now a member of the Major League Baseball Draft League. 2-2 is swung on and a line drive towards the middle. That's a base hit. Rincones station to station, stops at second. And Carson Taylor's aboard for the second time today. And it looks like his bat's starting to pick back up again. So it's first and second for Josh Bro, who had a single his last time up.
Catcher, Josh Bro.
3-1 Reading leads, top half of the third. Last time it was Rincones on second, Taylor on first. Reading did a double steal with the two of them. Rincones, who now has 17 stolen bases this year, which is just one shy of the lead. Robert Moore has the team lead with 18. So Bro digs in, 1 for 1 today, a couple of RBI and a run scored. First pitch, he swings and he hits it in the air high in the infield. Infield fly roll is going to be called. Vargas, the shortstop, is in. He's called off by the second baseman Siegler, who makes the catch just in front of the second base bag. And this time with Josh Bro batting on an infield fly roll, no extra shenanigans ensued, fortunately. For those who don't remember, Josh Bro had an infield fly roll called on his. And it wasn't his fault at all, but it ultimately was a triple play on the infield fly roll from Josh Bro. But everyone stays put, and Otto Kemp digs in from the right side. Still first and second, 1 out. Gil will step off. Otto Kemp today, an RBI triple his last time up. Brought home a run for Reading, made it 3-0 at the time. Gil checks, now deals, and Kemp takes it for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Both runners get their leads. Neither really being held on. And they both go again, and Kemp swings on a line drive towards left. It's right at Wagner. He makes the catch. He'll throw back to second, and it's a double play. Well, Kemp hit it hard. If it was a hit and run, it was done pretty much to perfection. But ultimately, it's a line drive to Wagner and left, and then it's a 7-4 double play. Can't fault Rincones at all. That's just the way the cookie crumbled in that sense. So, looked like a promising inning for Reading. Ends up with nothing. No runs in the frame. Reading did have a hit, no errors, and ultimately 1 man is left on base. We will head to the bottom of the third. Reading still on top, 3-1.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Berks County Mental Health and Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and suicide prevention with 3 simple words. Are you okay? The help is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide hurts and affects everyone, but help is here. We will work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-379-2007.
Bottom half of the third inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. You can expect reliable and experienced attorneys who are committed to getting you justice after a serious personal injury. Call Swartz Culleton today at 1-800-JUSTICE. So 3-1 Reading leads home half of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the Patriots. It'll start with Alexander Vargas and Aberson Castellano, who sits at 25 pitches through 2 innings back on the mound. He will deal the first one home. Vargas squares the bunt. He pulls back on a pitch down, so it's 1-0. Overcast day here in Somerset County in North Jersey, but feels like the sun is trying to poke through. It is getting a bit brighter out. Here's the pitch. Vargas squares again and takes again on a pitch down. It's 2-0. Lights are on with the cloud-covered sky. Temperature right at about 80 degrees. Winds about 10 miles per hour, blowing out currently towards left center. And the 2-0 home is swung on in line, down the right field line. It's fair. Around first is Vargas. He'll stop there. Nice job by Ethan Wilson to get to it quickly. So it's leadoff single for Alexander Vargas, and that'll bring Max Burt to the plate.
The third baseman, number 9, Max Burt.
So first time a base runner has been aboard today against Castellano. Of course, he gave up the home run, but didn't have to work with any runners on. Castellano always pitches out of the stretch regardless. He's a slower worker most of the time. Obviously has to vary it up now. Runner does go on the first pitch, which is a ball. Throw to second is in time. They got him. Josh Rowe, a strong throw from behind the plate. It was an off-speed pitch and a good one for Vargas to steal on. But Josh Rowe throws him out. It's the third runner Rowe has thrown out this year. And Raul Dominguez is giving Tyler Whitty a piece of his mind at third base. Whitty, who was positioned by the bag to make the call, now goes back to third base. But nonetheless, there's 1 out of the inning, and it's a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's in for a strike. It's 1-1. Yeah, from the replay we're getting up here, it's tough to tell. I thought at first maybe Vargas got the hand in, but it was a good throw and a good tag. 1-1 is swung on a ground ball. 1 hop to third, and it's off the glove of Kemp in the left field. We'll see what they rule that. It definitely was a tough play. It was hit 101 off the bat, and Kemp never had time to get in front of it, so he kind of had to lay it off his left side. If it is an error, it'll be the 5th of the season, but it looks like a third hit's already put up on the board, which I feel like's the right call. Is a base hit. And it is. I think that's the right decision. So now it's Spencer Jones in the top of the lineup up for Somerset. 3-1 score, bottom 3. Castellano's first pitch is at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. And like I'm sure if you ask Otto Kemp, he'll tell you he should have had that. He's someone who takes a lot of pride in his defensive work, and he's been good at third base this year since he's joined Reading. Big lead for the runner. He'll go. Stumbled a little bit, and Bro won't even have a throw. Looked like they would have had a chance, but it was an off-speed pitch, and guess Bro never got a good grip on it. So Burt steals second. That's his 12th of the year. Bro and Castellano will talk. So Otto Kemp this year at third base, entering today at 4 errors and 466 1/3 innings. So he's been really good at third. Didn't get his first error for quite a while, too. But nonetheless, so it's a 1-1 count, 1 out. Man on second, bottom 3, 3-1 Reading leads. Spencer Jones, the batter. Castellano fires, and that is outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Jones 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging back in the first. He's got 71 RBI to lead this Patriots squad. And Castellano fires, and Jones swings, hits it in the air well, out towards center field. Fergus back towards the track, at the wall, he leaps, it's gone. And just like that, this game is tied. Spencer Jones, a 2-run shot. 15th of the year, RBI number 72 and 73. Burt touches home as well, and it's a 3-3 ball game. Ball was obliterated by Jones. 110 off the bat, 405 feet. And that'll bring pitching coach Phil Condary out to talk with Castellano. And it was a pitch that was well inside also to the lefty Jones. And he somehow found a way to inside out the swing and get it over the fence in left center field.
University Hospital, Somerset, with board-certified surgeons using the latest treatments and technology and physical therapy at 5 convenient locations throughout central New Jersey, including right here at
On conversation here. Of course, now that caught stealing looms very large because home run could have given Somerset the lead if that was the case. So Phil Condary heads back to the dugout, and it's a brand new ball game, 3-3 in the bottom half of the third inning. That'll bring John Birdie to the plate, 1 out in the frame. Birdie digs in from the right side. Castellano comes set and fires the first pitch home. That's down for a ball. It's 1-0. Birdie 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging back in the second. 3 strikeouts so far today for Aberson Castellano, which for his standards is pretty low. 1-0 is swung on, and it is fouled just to the right of the first base line. And it goes to a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Birdie. And the 1-1 to him. Hits him on that left elbow. So, hit by pitch from Castellano. And just having some trouble right now with locating his off-speed offering. That was at 85. Birdie looks like he's okay. He had the elbow guard on the left elbow regardless, so I believe it hit him right on it.
Catcher, Rafael Flores.
Now it's Rafael Flores up to the plate. 1 out still, bottom 3. 3-3 game as Birdie is on first. Flores 0 for 1 tonight, grounded out the second and the first. First pitch to him is just outside for a ball. It's 1-0. All 4 batters have reached this inning. Of course, the lone out came on a caught stealing of Vargas. So Castellano looking to get another out here. The 1-0 misses down with the curveball at 81. It's 2-0 to the righty. Birdie gets the lead off first. Does have a stolen base with Somerset, so they'll throw over. Birdie's back in with a head-first dive. Three runs are already at Double-A high for Castellano, which just shows how good he's been with Reading. Next pitch, a breaking pitch, in for a strike. It's 2-1. That one at 82 from Castellano. Allowed 2 runs 3 times, 1 run twice, 0 runs once. That was against Akron at Canal Park. Next pitch is down. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. So hitters count here for Rafael Flores. Castellano up to 43 pitches. 23 have been for strikes. 20 balls. 3-1, he's set at the letters. He'll fire home. And that one is swung on, hit well, left center field. Fergus and Rincones both go back. They turn, it's off the facing of the wall. Misplayed by Rincones. Birdie's around third, he'll score. And it's an RBI double for Rafael Flores. And the Patriots take the lead, it's 4-3.
Is a perfect dog toy for passionate chewers.
10th double for Flores, RBI number 24. Fastball up high, 102 off the bat.
Order from Amazon right now.
And the Patriots are back on top.
The first baseman, Tyler Hardman.
Ball took a hard hop off the wall. Rincones tried to play it with the bare hand, couldn't. Birdie probably scores regardless, but maybe there's a closer play if Rincones fields it cleanly. But nonetheless, it's a man on second now for Hardman. 4-3 Patriots lead. They've scored 3 in this inning. They've scored 4 unanswered the last 2 frames. Castellano wipes some sweat off his brow. It's a very sticky day. Definitely the most humid day we've had so far this weekend. And the first pitch home is out for a ball. It's 1-0. Been 5 guys at the plate this inning. All 5 have reached. A couple of singles, a home run, double, and a hit by pitch. And the only out came when the leadoff man Vargas was thrown out at second trying to steal. And here's the 1-0. That's taken outside by Hardman. It's 2-0. Got to think if this continues, Reading's going to have to get somebody throwing in the bullpen. Nobody's doing much quite yet. Connor Ash is starting to stretch in the bullpen down the left field line. And here's we'll step off as Flores was dancing off the bag at second base. So 2-0 to count Tyler Hardman. He's in from the right side. Castellano will fire. And it's outside again. It's 3-0. Just uncharacteristic command struggles right now for Castellano. And then anything he's leaving in the zone, Somerset is not just hitting it, but hitting it pretty hard. And here's the pitch. That's a get-me-over breaking pitch. That's in for a strike. It's 3-1. 47 pitches for Castellano. He surrendered a double-A high, 4 runs. 4-3 Somerset leads, bottom 3. Castellano steps off again, and I think that's going to be a balk. Yeah, it is. It's a balk. Thought Castellano came really close to balking his last step off, but this time he does, and there's no argument from the Reading side. The only thing Alpadrique does is just tell the infield to come in. So definitely was a balk on Castellano. So 3-1, 1 out, man on third. Infield now up for Reading. Outfield pretty normal depth. The pitch is taken down low, ball 4.
That's the New York Light first walk.
A lot more movement now in the Reading bullpen now after that walk.
You just won the New York Light prize today.
First one issued by Castellano. He also has a hit by pitch, but so he said all 6 batters that have come to the plate this inning have reached in one way or another. So now it's Grant Richardson, still 1 out in the inning. Connor Ash is beginning to get loose, playing catch with Tommy McCullum, and now Andrik Nava, the bullpen catcher for today, will run down and start catching catching Ash. First pitch to Richardson is down for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Grant Richardson, who's 0 for 1 today. Next pitch, runner goes. Bro will pump fake to second. So there's no throw. Hardman gets a stolen base, his 11th. So now it's second and third with 1 out, and the infield's forced to come up again for the Fightin Phillies. Just an inning that feels like it has disaster written all over it. Need to find a way to get this second out. Castellano at the letters. He'll fire the 2-0, and it's swung on and grounded through the hole, right side base hit. Flores scores. Hardman around third. Throw from Wilson comes home. It's not in time. It's off a Bro. Up to second goes Richardson. It's a 2-run single for him, and that'll make it a 6-3 ball game. RBI number 43 and 44 for Grant Richardson, who goes to second. We'll see if they say it's just on the throw or if they say it's on an error. And here comes Al Padrique. We'll see if he goes to the bullpen. Ash really just got up about 2 or 3 minutes ago, but it won't matter. He points to the pen, so that's going to be the end of the day for Aberson Castellano. And just a very uncharacteristic start from him. Pretty good through 2, but hit hard in this 3rd inning. And his day will come to an end after 2 1/3 innings pitched. Well, it's into the bullpen now for the Fightin' Phils. Connor Ash will look to stop the bleeding. We'll have more for you in this 3rd inning after this on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Did you know that the blood that you donate at Miller Keystone Blood Center stays right here in your community? That's right, it goes to your area hospitals. So you might just be helping a family member, a friend, or a neighbor. Call Miller Keystone Blood Center, the only community blood center servicing your local hospitals. 1-800-BA-DONOR or go to giveapint.org. We're located at 1047 Old Burnville Road, just behind classic Harley-Davidson.
So it'll be Connor Ash who's in, and we're looking to stop the bleeding in this ballgame. It's the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 6-3 Somerset leads. They have just a man on second. And for Connor Ash, it is his 32nd game of the year. He's made 9 starts. He's 1-5 with a 3.20 ERA. He's gone 56 in the 3rd innings, 58 strikeouts to 31 walks for Ash. And also, at the break, they did give Ethan Wilson an error on that throw that allowed Richardson to advance to second. So 3rd error of the season for Ethan Wilson. Well, it's Jared Wagner, who's the 8th man of the plate this inning for Somerset. Righty-on-righty matchup. First pitch from Ash is swung on and hit well right field. Wilson goes back. He's at the wall. He reaches up, and he makes the catch. Wagner swinging first pitch, drilled it. 99 off the bat, 332 feet. But instead of a second home run, it's just a rundown catch from Ethan Wilson. And a big second out for Ash on the first pitch he throws. Look, after the last couple of nights, Somerset's come out with a plan, and that plan is we're not waiting. We're not falling behind in counts. We're going to go out there and we're going to be aggressive. And if you fool us, you fool us, but we're going to be aggressive and not fall down in counts. Siegler, the 9th man up. First pitch, a curveball that Ash leaves up. It's 1-0. That fly out from Wagner snaps a streak of 7 straight Patriots who all reached. As we said, the 1 out came just via a caught stealing by the leadoff man Vargas, who awaits on deck. 1-0 is down. 2 balls and no strikes. So Ash will try and probably get at least 2 out of. And his goal is just to stop the bleeding, and if he can keep it at a 3-run deficit, plenty of time for Reading to work their way back. Scored runs in bunches last night, 5 in the 6th inning, 2 in the 8th. Ash will step off. No throw. Richardson, who's got 15 stolen bases this year in 19 attempts. And Ash will come set. 2 ball, no strike count to Siegler. And here's the pitch. That's down 3-0. Ash pitched 2 innings earlier this week on the 28th. No runs, 2 hits. Did strike out 3 in that game. balls, no strikes, 2 outs to Anthony Siegler. Ash, the righty from the first base side, fires home. And that one gets the knees for a strike. It's 3-1. Connor Ash, who has a very non-traditional delivery, very much over the top, which you don't see a ton from pitchers nowadays, but Ash has really good downhill motion on his delivery. 3-1, 2 outs, runner on second, gets his lead, and Ash will step off again, no throw. So those are the 2 disengagements allowed for Ash in this at-bat. So we'll see if Richardson tries to take third. Be hard-pressed to think so with 2 outs in the inning. Ash, long pier home. It's 6-3 Somerset. Just trying to get out of this inning. And the pitch. And pitch timer violation on Connor Ash. He threw a strike, but Siegler was taken all the way. So that's going to be ball 4. So Siegler will toss his bat to the side, and he walks on a pitch timer violation. And Somerset has batted around in this inning, and that'll bring Alexander Vargas to the plate.
The shortstop, Alexander Vargas.
The 20th pitch timer violation of the year for the Fightin' Phils. The second for Connor Ash. Last one came last Saturday at Binghamton. So now Vargas digs in from the left side. Still 2 outs, in the first pitch is taken for a called strike. It's 0-1. It's the 13th time this year an opposing team has batted around in an inning against the Fightin' Phils, compared to just 9 times that Reading has done it. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nice breaking pitch down low from Ash at 85. Fastball, splitter, curveball, the arsenal for Connor Ash. Fastball will sit around 91 to 93 for the righty. And the 0-2, bit outside and low to Vargas. It's 1-2 to the left-handed hitting bat. Tenth man of the plate this inning for Somerset. Ash just trying to get out of this frame. And the 1-2, that's down 2 balls and 2 strikes. Vargas singled in his first at-bat to lead off this 3rd inning. Was caught stealing at second. But since then, it's been a barrage of runs and hits for this Somerset team. Well, the 10 men to come to the plate so far this inning. Well, I guess the 9 so far. 8 of them have reached. Now time is called as umpire Josiah Shepard will ask for some more baseballs. And now we're going to get, it's like a visit here with Josh Breaux. Not exactly sure what happened. He's got hands on hips. And whatever it was a quick conversation as Al Padrique make Flaherty head back. I mean, it's been a long inning. It's a hot and humid day, so I'm sure it's not the most pleasant with all that gear behind home plate with how long this inning's been. Nonetheless, though, it's 2-2 as Ash steps off and back on. 2 outs in the inning, runners on first and second. Ash will come set at the belt and fire the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll retire the side here in the 3rd. Well, for Somerset in the inning, they get 5 runs, and they did it on 5 hits. There was an error for Reading, and there are 2 men left on base for the Patriots. So 3rd inning finally comes to an end. We'll go to the top of the 4. Fightin' Phils now trail at 6-3.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Pelleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Pelleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Did you know that the blood that you donate at Miller Keystone Blood Center stays right here in your community? That's right, it goes to your area hospitals. So you might just be helping a family member, a friend, or a neighbor. Call Miller Keystone Blood Center, the only community blood center servicing your local hospitals. 1-800-BA-DONOR or go to giveapint.org. We're located at 1047 Old Burnville Road, just behind classic Harley-Davidson.
We go to the top half of the fourth inning. 6-3 Patriots on top of the Fightin' Phils, and a reminder that every Tuesday all active military and veterans receive $3 off box seats next to the residents at Village Greens. Luis Gill's back out. He's got a lead to work with now. Ethan Wilson will lead off. It's 7-8-9. 2 up for the Fightin' Phils.
Trust Eastern Coach Company for all of your transportation needs. Check them out at easterncoach.com.
So Gill's gone 3 innings so far.
Leading off for Reading, the right fielder.
Enters this inning at 68 pitches, 41 for strikes. So he said he's got this 3-run lead. Ethan Wilson will dig in from the left side to lead off the frame. First pitch to him is up. It's 1-0. So see what Reading does with the bullpen at this point. Got to think Ash gets at least one more. And I guess depending on how quick it goes, if there's any more than that. Here's the 1-0. It's swung on and missed. It's 1-1. And Gill rocks and deals. And Wilson will swing and just fight it off foul down the left field line in the air. 1-2. Another good crowd here in Somerset. It's been a very good weekend of crowds here at TD Bank Ballpark. 1-2. Wilson will swing, and it's fouled again to the left side. Final weekend here in Jersey before school starts back up. I know in Pennsylvania most of the school started last week, but enjoying a 4-day weekend with the Labor Day holiday. 1-2. Wilson will once again swing and poke it foul to the left side. Fightin' Phils return home on Tuesday. 6-game set with Erie, last home series of the season. 1-2 is swung on and fouled back again. Ethan Wilson continues the battle here against Luis Gill. Wilson 0 for 1 today. He struck out swinging back in the first. Left-handed bat, 220 on the year. He's got 8 home runs, hit his 8th of the year last night. Was a 2-run shot in the 8th inning. And Gill will wind a deal. And Wilson again fights it off foul. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat. The 4th straight foul ball from Ethan Wilson. One, two, the count again. Gill will rock and deal. Wilson again fouls it off. Gill also doing a good job kind of mixing up his delivery. Some windups will kind of turn, lift the leg, kick it back out in the air, then go home. And other times, like that last pitch, will kind of just lift and go just straight all the way through. Not Cueto-esque, but kind of similar thought. 1-2, Wilson swings. Ground ball right side, right to Siegler. Second baseman goes one step to his left, vacuums it up, and fires the first in time. For out number 1.
Be sure to take a walk on our concourse and grab a can of delicious Surfside vodka and tea.
So that'll bring Zach Arnold to the plate. Arnold, who was hit by a pitch in his right hand his last time up. They looked at him, but he stayed in the game. Also made a play the very first at-bat of the next inning in the field. So, sure there'll be a bruise tomorrow, but I guess it feels good enough to keep playing. Arnold swings the first one, and it's fouled. It's 0-1. Arnold, 185 hitter since its call up to AA Reading. The next pitch to him's at the knees for a strike. It's 0-2. 2 for 10 so far this week. Scored a run, he's walked. He has struck out 6 times, though. And the 0-2, make that 7. He swings and misses. Arnold down on strikes. That's the 6th strikeout this afternoon for Luis Gil, and that's going to be the end of the line for Luis Gil. That was pitch number 79. Guess the marker was 80. Raul Dominguez will come out of the dugout, point down to the bullpen, and a rather strong rehab appearance for Luis Gil comes to an end after 3 2/3 innings pitched. Step into your future with this. Alberta University Golden Wolves call to the bullpen. Back after this on the Fightin' Phil's radio network as Reading trails 6-3.
Are you ready to embark on the adventure of retirement? Welcome to the Highlands at Wyomissing, where over 35 years of experience have perfected the art of senior living. Nestled on over 113 acres of serene landscape, our community offers a haven for active seniors seeking tranquility and excitement alike. Discover a lifestyle enriched with stunning amenities and engaging activities, all within the premier nonprofit life care community in Berks County. Bid farewell to home maintenance and embrace more quality time with loved ones as you enjoy a calendar brimming with thrilling events and trips. Experience the security, independence, and boundless opportunities that await you at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and unlock the possibilities of your retirement.
Visit the Brentwoods Industries Fightin' Phil's team store to stay repped all season long. Head to our store at First Energy Stadium or online at artphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, jerseys, kids apparel, and much more. Looking for something new? Check out our brand new Pinstripe and Los Luchadores jerseys. Root for your Fightins in style and stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightin' team store or artphils.com/shop.
Still in the bottom of the 4th, 2 outs in the frame. Somerset leads 6-3. And the new pitcher in to face Cade Fergus is Matt Sauer. Sauer making his 14th appearance for Somerset this year. He's got a 1-0 record and a 3.71 ERA. He's thrown 17 innings, allowed 13 hits, walked just 3, struck out 11, and a 206 batting average against. So he's in for Luis Gil, who all in all settled in nicely in this rehab start in Somerset through exactly 80 pitches, 52 for strikes. First pitch to Fergus, low and away, it's 1-0. Gil, 3 2/3, 4 hits, 3 runs all earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And the 1-0, Fergus will take it down and in, 2-0. But you factor out that first inning, 3 innings, just 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, no runs. So really after that tough first inning, Gil did a nice job settling on in. 2-0 is over for a called strike, 2-1. Through 31 pitches in that first inning. So if that inning was a little bit more efficient, he probably could have given Somerset 5 today. 2-1. Fergus takes at the knees for a strike. It's 2-2. So if Somerset holds on and wins, Gil cannot be the pitcher record as he only went 3 2/3 innings. 2-2 count, 2 outs to Cade Fergus. Bases are empty. 6-3 Somerset leads. And the pitch. That's down, 3-2. Sun again trying to poke through the clouds. Wind has pretty much died down. Some light variable breeze though. Infield pretty much straight up against Fergus. Same can be said about the outfield. Right footer Richardson might be in a hair. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So Fergus down on strikes. Matt Sauer retires the only batter he faces. And in the inning, it was no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for the Fightin' Phils. We played 3.5. We will go to the home half of the 4th. Fightin' Phils trail 6-3.
Are you ready to embark on the adventure of retirement? Welcome to the Highlands at Wyomissing, where over 35 years of experience have perfected the art of senior living. Nestled on over 113 acres of serene landscape, our community offers a haven for active seniors seeking tranquility and excitement alike. Discover a lifestyle enriched with stunning amenities and engaging activities, all within the premier nonprofit life care community in Berks County. Bid farewell to home maintenance and embrace more quality time with loved ones as you enjoy a calendar brimming with thrilling events and trips. Experience the security, independence, and boundless opportunities that await you at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and unlock the possibilities of your retirement.
Visit the Brentwoods Industries Fightin' Phil's team store to stay repped all season long. Head to our store at First Energy Stadium or online at artphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, jerseys, kids apparel, and much more. Looking for something new? Check out our brand new Pinstripe and Los Luchadores jerseys. Root for your Fightins in style and stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightin' team store or artphils.com/shop.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, 6-3, Patriots still on top. And throughout this fourth inning, we'll take a look around the Phillies organization, thanks to EPA WA Weather Consulting, your source for public and private forecasts in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and northern and eastern Maryland. So we'll get to the org report here in a moment as Max Burt digs in to lead off the fourth. Connor Ash out for his first full inning of work. And the first pitch to Burt is over for a strike. It's 0-1. Max Burt, 1 for 1 today, singled and scored in the last inning. It was a 5-run inning for Somerset. Next pitch, down for a ball, it's 1-1. Phillies a big win in last night's ball game, 3-0 shutout over the Braves. Zach Wheeler improved to 13-6 with 7 shutout innings, just 4 hits, 7 strikeouts. Jeff Hoffman and Carlos Estevez each pitched scoreless 8ths and 9ths respectively. 1-1 is swung on and missed. Well, actually fouled straight down. It's 1-2. Trey Turner homered. Edmundo Sosa homered. Sosa also had an RBI double for the 3rd run of the night. And the Phillies got their 14th shutout win of the season. That's a mark that leads baseball. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So second strikeout for Ash, back-to-back, going back to last inning. And Burt's retired, and that'll bring Spencer Jones in the top of the lineup up.
Center fielder,
Roster's expanded to 28 players today. Phillies just made those announcements of who's joining the team. Cody Clemens, 28-year-old, joins the Phils, along with Tyler Phillips, the 26-year-old. Next pitch, Jones will take for a strike. It's 0-1. Believe the plan is for Phillips to start Tuesday in Toronto, so I guess the plan is for Phillips to kind of be that 5th man for now, whenever they do need it, with Taijuan Walker moving to the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Jones swings and misses, 0-2. No, Colby Allard looked good, but he's not able, I believe he's not able to come back up till the 10th because of the option rules in baseball. So Phillips will start Tuesday, which is the 3rd. So it'd have to probably make at least one more turn before they have to make a decision about what they want to do there. Jones swings and misses at the 0-2, so another strikeout for Connor Ash. That's 3 in a row for him. 2 outs in the inning for John Birdie. Real quick to the rest of the org, 8-4 win for Lehigh Valley against Syracuse last night. Colby Allard got the win. Jersey Shore fell 5-2 to Hudson Valley. They got to win today to give themselves, I mean, mathematically they won't be eliminated, but a win today puts them 1 back with 6 to play against Hudson Valley. So a loss puts them 3 back, and that will make it really, really tough next week for Jersey Shore. First pitch to Birdie's taken for a strike, 0-1. Then Clearwater, after a couple of days of washouts, they got a doubleheader sweep over Fort Myers, most recently winning 5-2 in Game 2 yesterday. Carson DiMartini and Joel Dragu stayed hot with their 5th doubles, respectively, of the single-A season since joining the squad. 0-1 was swung on and missed by John Birdie, so it's 0-2. And Connor Ash is looking to have a 1-2-3 inning and strike out the side here in the 4th. It'll be a much-needed quick inning for Fightin' Phil's pitching. Ash comes set. He will sidestep and fire home the 0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, it's 1-2. No one throwing in the Reading bullpen. There is a little bit of stretching. Ash up to 20 pitches. Here's 21. It's swung on and fouled.
Attention please, Zubin Mystery.
So it stays 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To customer service. Zubin Mystery and Judy Chinaski to customer service.
2 outs, bottom 4, 6-3, Somerset's on top. Game's in the bullpen on both ends. Ash looking to finish things off here in the 4th. 1-2 to Birdie. Swung on and popped up off the end of the bat towards left. Rincones goes back. Ball's carrying pretty well, but Rincones makes the catch just as he bumps into the wall. So a little more on it for Birdie than we initially thought. Wind goes out that way too, so it gave it some carry. But nonetheless, it's a deep fly ball to left, 355 feet, 98 off the bat from Birdie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Connor Ash. We played 4 full here from TD Bank Ballpark. We will head to the 5th, Fightin' Phil's Trail, Somerset. It's 6-3.
Every time you grab an ice-cold 20-ounce Pepsi, you'll find a Pepsi emoji on the side of the bottle. So while the Pepsi delivers this, the Pepsi emoji delivers this. So go ahead, crack open a Pepsi, and tell the world how you feel and what you love with Pepsi emojis. Say it with Pepsi.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider of the Phillies. International Fireworks shoots every fireworks show throughout the season, including 9 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a nearby retail store in Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the Phillies.
On to the top of the 5th inning, 6-3, Somerset on top of Reading. And the Fightin' Phils would like to recognize Body Zone Sports and Wellness as the official workout facility of the Phils. Top of the order up for Reading as they trail by 3 in this 5th inning. Still lots of baseball left to play. 5 innings in whole left for Reading. 15 at-bats, or 15 outs, hopefully more than 15 at-bats. And it'll be the top of the order, Marcus Lee Sang to lead things off. First pitch to Lee Sang is taken at the letters for a strike. It's 0-1. Lee Sang 0 for 2 today, couple of strikeouts. Both came against Gill, though. The 0-1, and Lee Sang swings it in and pops it foul down the left field line. It's 0-2. Reading does have action in their bullpens. Looks like Connor Ash's day is done. It's Andrew Baker who's up and throwing. Baker, who went 2 scoreless the other day, and Reading's 2-0 win on Friday. Lee Sang will take it and check his swing. They'll appeal. And our third base umpire, Tyler Whitty, will say he went. I don't think Lee Sang thinks he went, but nonetheless, it's the 3rd strikeout for Lee Sang today. 2nd one overall for Matt Sauer. And that'll bring the 2-man Eric Brito to the plate. Brito 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. And the first pitch to him is swung on and a hard shot towards short. Couple of hops for Vargas, who gobbles it up, fires across the first in time. And that is out number 2. Ball hit hard, 108 off the bat, 93-mile-per-hour fastball, but Vargas makes a nice play, and there's 2 outs.
Of your sweet treat needs, visit bandesserts.com.
So Gabriel Rincones Jr. to the plate. He's had himself a strong afternoon so far. A double and a run scored, along with a walk his last time up. First pitch to him is swung on and fouled back. Off the netting behind home plate, 0-1. Rincones was doubled off of second base in the 3rd. It was a hit and run where he was going, and Otto Kemp stung one to left, but it hung up and the catch was made. 0-1 is in there for a strike at the knees. It's 0-2. So 0-2, 2 outs to count to Rincones. Sowers ready, fires home. Rincones takes it just offside the plate. It's 1-2. So Luis Gills, we talked about 3 2/3 innings. Tagged for 3 runs in the first, but outside of that was pretty solid today. Now Sowers ready, the 1-2. Rincones swings, hits it in the air, mile high towards shallow right. Siegler, the second baseman, out. Richardson, the right fielder, is in, and the right fielder, Richardson, makes the catch. And that'll retire the side in a very quick 5th inning. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base for the Fightin' Phils. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Patriots are on top. It is 6-3.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Bally Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Bally Live app today.
Bottom half of the 5th inning is presented by Cornwall Manor, a unique and charming community nestled on a 190-acre wooded campus with many walking trails, including the Lebanon County Rail Trail. 6-3 Patriots on top in this bottom half of the 5th inning. And it'll bring us another Alvernia University Golden Wolves call to the bullpen. This time it's Andrew Baker who enters in relief of Connor Ash. Baker's making his 23rd appearance of the year. He's 4-2, a 7.27 ERA. 26 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, and 18 walks. We'll get the heart of the Somerset lineup, 3-4-5 due up. It'll start with Rafael Flores, who had a double his last time up. First pitch from Baker's down for a ball. It's 1-0. Baker, the 6'1", 190-pound righty from Montgomery, Alabama. Ground ball short. Diving is Arnold. It's off his glove, and it goes in the left field. That's going to be a base hit. 107 off the bat from Flores, and that's his second hit. Good effort from Arnold, but really not much he could have done. So that'll bring Tyler Hardman to the plate now for the Patriots. Hardman 0 for 1 today. Did walk and score back in that big 3rd inning for Somerset. First pitch to him, low and away. It's 1-0. Baker's a hard-throwing righty. Fastball can get up to 98, 99. He's touched 100 at times as well. 1-0 is swung on and a ground ball through the whole left side. That's a base hit. Almost an identical swing and an identical hit from Hardman as Flores. So it puts guys on first and second. Nobody away for Grant Richardson.
The right fielder, Grant Richardson.
Richardson 1 for 2 today. Had a 2-run single back in the 3rd. And bats now have men on first and second. No outs in this inning. Well, Somerset's strategy against Baker is what it was against Castellano. We're hunting for the fastball early, and we're going after it. First pitch, swing and a miss. Baker pitched a nice fastball there, 96 down low. It's 0-1. Baker set, fires the 0-1. That's a slider in outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Baker, a strong outing his last time out. 2 innings and got the win on Friday night. Allowed just 1 hit, 0s in the run and walk category, and also had 4 strikeouts. And both runners take off. Good jump for both. They're going to throw to the back runner at second, and it's not in time. So Flores up to third, his 6th steal of the season, and Harmon into second. That's his 2nd steal today and 12th of the year. Pitch was a strike, so it should be 1 ball and 2 strikes, and that's what home plate umpire Josiah Shepard is letting everybody know. So infield comes up for Reading now. Here's the 1-2. Slider, called strike 3. Good pitch from Andrew Baker to get the first out of the frame. First strikeout for him. 38th of the season for him, and 26 1/3 innings pitched. That'll bring Jared Wagner to the plate. But Baker looked good on Friday. We had a chance to talk to him yesterday on our pregame show. If you missed that, it's up on our social media channels and our SoundCloud now. First pitch to Jared Wagner is taken for a ball 1-0. And just talked about Baker. It's like a renewed sense of confidence, even swagger. We kind of talked about it, right? Like, he gives up these 2 singles, and the body language really hasn't changed. The mentality has kind of stayed the same, and that's been the biggest thing that Baker's worked on this year. 1-0 is down at the fastball. It's 2-0. He basically said in the interview, I've been told since a very young age I have elite level stuff. And I just got to go out there and stop thinking and start doing. Just trust my stuff. I'm better than you. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to beat you. And that's what Baker did on Friday, and he's looking to do that here against Jared Wagner. That's a slider in for a strike. It's 2-1. Maybe a cross up there as Bro looked a little discombobulated with the glove, but it's a strike, so it's 2-1. Jared Wagner today is 1 for 2. He has homered. The next pitch out for a ball, it's 3-1. So hitters count here, 2nd and 3rd of the base runners. Infield's up for Reading with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch is swung on and lifted into the air out towards center. Pretty deep. Fergus is in. He'll make the catch. Runner will tag. His throw will go to 3rd. It's a good one, and it is a bit offline, so in safely is Tyler Hardman. Flores also scores, so it's a sacrifice fly RBI for Wagner. His 2nd RBI of the afternoon, his 31st of the season. So, all in all, good play from Fergus. Throw just a little bit up the line, so Kemp couldn't get the tag down in time. And it's 7-3 Somerset. So, Siegler bats now with 2 outs, a man on 3rd. First pitch from Baker, swinging and miss 0-1. Look, if Baker can get this 3rd out, all in all, yes, he allows the run, but able to hopefully retire 3 in a row after those back-to-back singles to start the inning. 0-1, swung on, ground ball first. Taylor on a couple of hops fields it and takes to the bag himself. It's in time, and that'll retire the side here in the 5th. Patriots do get a run. They had 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left. We're through 5. We'll head to the 6th. Somerset on top. It's 7-3.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on a 190-acre campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating 75 years of senior living. When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Chick-fil-A, Giovanna's Pizzeria, Railroad House, Why I'm Missing Restaurant and Bakery, Jersey Mike's Subs, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Bakery, Subway, and Clean Eats for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners. Don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
Established in 1928, the Manor Golf Club is one of the oldest public courses in eastern Pennsylvania. Located conveniently between Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Allentown in Sinking Spring, the Manor Golf Club offers a true test of golf on a traditional championship-style golf course where shot making takes precedent over length. Visit themanorgolfclub.com for more information. So it's the top of the sixth, 7-3 Somerset leads after getting another run in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And Matt Sowers back out for another inning of work. So he'd likely be the pitcher of record at this point should Somerset hold on. And he'll face 4, 5, 6 of Reading's lineup. It starts with Carson Taylor, who will dig in from the left side. Sowers' first pitch to Taylor is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Taylor's been aboard twice today. He walked and scored back in the first. He singled in the third. Ultimately was stranded there. And the 1-0. Taylor, big swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Reading does have bullpen action. It's Daniel Harper up and throwing, so looks like it'll just be one and done for Andrew Baker this afternoon, who responded nicely after giving up those back-to-back singles. 1-1 is swung on, hit in the air down the left field line. It'll slice out of play foul. It's 1-2. Run did score after the double steal and then the sac fly to center. So Harper will then be the fourth Fightin' Phil's pitcher to enter today's game, which will be in the home half of the sixth. Ball and 2 strikes to Carson Taylor. Sauer winds and deals, swing and a miss from Taylor. He's down on strikes. Third strikeout for Matt Sauer, and that'll bring Josh Breaux to the plate.
Catcher, Josh Breaux.
Luis Gill, who started this game for Somerset in a big league rehab appearance. We said looks solid outside of that first inning. Breaux did get to him in that first with a 2-run single. The first pitch to Breaux is a ball 1-0. It was cool to see when Gill left. The crowd gave him a standing ovation, and then Gill kind of looked back at the crowd and clapped for them as he was heading off the mound. Always cool to see kind of the big leaguers acknowledge the crowds here. Breaux will take outside for a ball 2-0. It's always cool. I know there's a lot of times where some guys will come in and think that, hey, I'm here to do a job. I'm not here for any of the extra stuff. I just want to come in, get my work done, and get out. And there's a lot of guys who do that, and there's nothing per se wrong with that. 2-0 is in for a strike. It's 2-1. But the guys who come and acknowledge the fact that there's probably a lot of people here who this might be their only chance to see a big leaguer, whether it's the fact that minor league games are a lot more affordable than big league games, or sometimes it's location. Breaux swings the next pitch. It's a line drive to the right center gap. It's down for a base hit. Richardson gets to it and cuts it off quickly, holds Breaux to just a single. And that'll bring Otto Kemp to the plate as Josh Breaux's strong day continues with a second hit of the day. This one hit 103 off the bat to right center. But
Otto Kemp.
Or, locations, right? There's a lot of times there's some minor league teams that, look at Clayton Kershaw, pitch for Oklahoma City, the AAA team for the Dodgers. The people there might be Dodger fans, but they're nowhere near Los Angeles, or even in Reading, right? It's still an hour and a half to get to Citizens Bank Park on a, normal weekday. Pitch to Kemp is at the knees for a strike 0-1. Or even people that can go to big league games. A lot of times it's a case of it's the chance to be up close and personal to these guys because minor league games give you that opportunity compared to big league games. 0-1 is taken outside. It's 1-1. So, a case of, Brandon Marsh, it's a lot easier to not say get access, but there's a lot more spots at First Energy Stadium where you can get autographs or pictures with Brandon Marsh than at Citizens Bank Park. And that's just no one's fault. It's just the nature of minor leagues versus Major League Baseball. 1-1 outside, 2-1. So it's cool to see like a Brandon Marsh who acknowledged those things. And when he made his rehab appearance in Reading, he stayed till the end of the game in Game 1. And then he signed pretty much every autograph of every fan as he was walking down the right field line back towards the clubhouse in right field. 2-1, down for a ball, 3-1. So, it's a small gesture to someone like a Luis Gill, but to kind of just acknowledge the crowd applauding him as he's walking off. It's it's probably cool for a lot of people here who, look, it's very difficult to get into New York City, even from here. So there might be a lot of people who their only chance to see big leaguers like Anthony Rizzo or John Birdie or Luis Gil or Cody Petit, like we've seen this week, is to come here to TD Bank Ballpark and catch a rehab appearance. Flores also just exchanged for a new glove. It's a 3-ball, 1-strike count, 1 out in the top of the 6th. Reading trails 7-3 with Otto Kemp at the plate. Josh Breaux, the lone base runner, gets the lead off first. Breaux has not even attempted a steal with Reading this year, so I don't think he's much of a threat to run. And here's the 3-1, and Kemp will swing and hit it in the air down the right field line. It'll slice out of play foul, and the count will run full.
Featuring many of your favorite players from this season, now available at the Patriots team store.
Otto Kemp 1 for 2 today. He's hit 2 balls hard, had the RBI triple in the first. And he lined into double play and left his last time up. Of course, really no fault to Kemp or Rincones. It was a well-hit ball that Wagner made a nice play on. 3-2 is swung on and hit well towards right center field. It'll hang up, though, for Spencer Jones as the center fielder gets over to make the catch. So another one that Kemp put a good swing on, but just hangs up a bit too long. And that'll bring Ethan Wilson up with 2 outs. So Kemp's 2 for 15 this week, but something a lot to be happy about for him on these swings that he took today. Raul Dominguez is out, and that is going to be the end of the afternoon for Matt Sauer. So we'll have an Alvernia University Golden Wolves call to the bullpen coming up just after this. Running trail 7-3 on the Fightin' Phil's radio network.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Briganti Wines offers a great selection of wines in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Headquartered in South Jersey and sourced from Italy's Abruzzo region, Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin' Phil's great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get Briganti Wines at select local Acme stores. Visit brigantiwines.com to learn more.
New arm in for Somerset is Jesus Lorenzo. Herod Josh Breaux on first base as the lone base runner with 2 outs in this top half of the 6th inning. Lorenzo is making his 22nd appearance. He's 5-1, a 2.89 ERA. He's got 2 saves and 3 opportunities, a 28 innings pitched, 24 hits allowed, 10 walks, 38 strikeouts. He's allowed 2 home runs, and opponents are hitting .224 against him this season.
Jesus Lorenzo. Right fielder, Ethan Wilson.
So Ethan Wilson will dig in from the left side. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Running trail 7-3 as Breaux gets his lead off of first. The first pitch to Wilson is at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Wilson 0 for 2 this afternoon. Strikeout and a ground out. They hit a home run in last night's ball game. 2-run shot in the 8th inning. The pitch is down. 1 ball and 1 strike. And looks like a loose ball by the Fightin' Phil's dugout, so Al Padrique would just grab it and toss it into the dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Ethan Wilson with 2 outs. Lorenzo in relief of Matt Sauer, who looked good over 2 innings. And here's the pitch. It's swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Wilson 2 for 15 this week. Both of his hits have been home runs, 1 on Wednesday and 1 on Saturday. The next pitch is swung on a ground ball towards the middle. Vargas, the shortstop, is there, and he thought about going the first, but then Bro wasn't really running the second, so he'll just step on the bag there, and that will retire the side in the inning. So it's a 6 unassisted fielder's choice. Bro out at second, and that's how the top of the 6 concludes. No runs for Reading. They did have a hit. No errors. 1 man left on base. We're through 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 6. Somerset on top 7-3.
When you drive a vehicle so reliable it's backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see what you're capable of in a vehicle that inspires confidence around every corner. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available. Warranties include 10-year 100,000-mile powertrain and 5-year 60,000-mile basic. Warranties are limited. See retailer for details.
Briganti Wines offers a great selection of wines in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Headquartered in South Jersey and sourced from Italy's Abruzzo region, Briganti Wines is ran by former Fightin Phillies great and big leaguer Mike Costanzo. They are committed to quality, authenticity, and sustainability, attracting a loyal following of customers. Get Briganti Wines at select local Acme stores. Visit brigantiwines.com to learn more.
Bottom half of the 6th inning. This inning is presented by Cornwall Manor, a unique and charming community nestled on a 190-acre wooded campus with many walking trails, including the Lebanon County Rail Trail. New pitcher in for the Fightin Phils. It's a 7-3 ball game. Somerset on top in this bottom half of the 6th. Daniel Harper is in. It's his 18th AA appearance. He's 2-1. He's got a save in 2 opportunities. 2.70 ERA, 20 innings pitched. He's got 20 strikeouts, so 1 per inning, and 6 walks.
Leading off for your Patriots, the shortstop, Alexander Vargas.
So it'll be 8-9-1 to up for Somerset here in the inning. First pitch to Vargas, he bunts it. It rolls down the third base line, but foul, where Kemp scoops it up in foul territory. 0-1. Andrew Baker went an inning, 2 hits, a run. It was earned. No walks and 1 strikeout. Alexander Vargas will use his timeout after that bunt. And then he'll dig back in the left side. He's a switch hitter, but with the righty on the mound, he'll bat lefty. And Daniel Harper from the first base side of the rubber fires. And it is just beneath the knees for a ball. It's 1-1. Vargas today 1 for 2. He singled in the 3rd, struck out also in the 3rd. Next pitch is swung on and grounded foul just past Aaron Bossy in the first base coach's box. Listed as the Patriots defensive coach. Raul Dominguez, the manager, in his 2nd season in Bridgewater, New Jersey, is in the third base coach's box. And Harper fires the 1-2. It's a bit up and out, 2-2. Harper fires home, and it's swung on, and it's lifted in the air towards left center. Shallow, and it will drop in front of Fergus for a base hit. Vargas goes to second. Here's the throw. They got him. Vargas tried to get testy, but Cade Fergus said no, sir, and throws him out at second. So it's a single, and then it's an 8-4 outfield assist for out number 1. That's the 4th outfield assist for Cade Fergus since joining Reading in June. And with 1 out, that'll bring Max Burt to the plate. Yeah, I just don't really understand that one. I mean, 7-3 game, yes. First pitch to Burt, swung on. 3 hopper hit the short. Charging is Arnold, fields it, throws on the run the first. Bit high, but a good stretch from Taylor at first, and he holds the bag. So 2 quick outs in the inning, and that'll bring Spencer Jones to the plate. Vargas was pretty much thinking double all the way, looking at the replay, but I mean, Fergus, good job. Kind of slow played it, and I was able to get a throw in towards second. So with 2 outs in the 6th now, we're back to the top of the lineup. Spencer Jones digs in from the left side, stands tall. First pitch to him is taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Jones 6'6", 235 pounds. He's a 23-year-old from California. First round pick in 2022 out of Vanderbilt. And the next pitch is swung on, hit foul. It's 0-2. 3 years at Vanderbilt, 2020 to 2022. Ranks as the Yankees' #2 overall prospect. He'll step out and ask for time, readjust his batting gloves, and then he'll dig back into the left-handed batter's box. Harper set at the letters. Here's the 0-2, and it's swung on, a 2-hopper to short. Playing shaded towards the bag is Arnold. He fields it and fires the first in time. And that's out number 3. So all in all, it's a 1-2-3 inning for Daniel Harper. They give up a hit, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. We're 2/3 of the way home from TD Bank Ballpark. We'll go to the 7th. Fightin Phil's trail 7-3.
Fans, nothing beats a great day at Golden Oaks Golf Club. Located just minutes from Reading, Golden Oaks is a beautiful, award-winning golf course open to the public with perfect greens, lush fairways, and a course playing for 5 sets of tees. Bogey's Pub is open to the public with the area's best full-course menu, featuring indoor and outdoor seating and TVs to watch your favorite sports teams. Let the Golden Oaks Golf Club team cater to your need. Lunch, dinner, golf outings, parties, company events, and fundraisers. Visit our website at GoldenOaksGolfClub.com and follow Golden Oaks Golf Club and Bogey's Pub on Facebook. Golden Oaks Golf Club, where great memories are made.
The Fightin Phils thank White Star Travel and Tours for presenting the 2024 Fightin Phils Fan Road Trip. This year's trip runs from July 26th to 29th and features stops to see the Fightin Phils in New Hampshire, along with the chance to meet a player and coach. The trip also heads to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, a Red Sox-Yankees game at Fenway Park, and finally Citizens Bank Park to see the Phillies take on the New York Yankees.
Top of the 7th, Patriots on top 7-3. Fightin Phils are excited to bring you our Phils baseball live from the comfort of your own home. Join us on the Fightin Phils Radio Network on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or ourphils.com/radio. So Patriots lead 7-3, top of the 7th. 8-9-1 due up for Reading. It'll start with Zach Arnold. Jesus Lorenzo is back out for inning at number 2 of work. Well, really his first full inning. Faced just one batter in the 6th. And the first pitch he fires home is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Look outside of the out-of-town scoreboards. Portland up 6-0 on Harrisburg. So if both results hold, Somerset will gain no ground in the standings. Next pitch to Arnold is down. It's 2-0. So Somerset would still be 2.5 games out with 12 to play. Somerset goes to Binghamton tomorrow for a Labor Day game before being off on Tuesday. 2-0 is down for a ball. It's 3-0. Then they'll finish the season at home against New Hampshire. And then Portland, opposite of that, they'll go to New Hampshire next week, complete a 2-week road trip, and then they will host Binghamton the final week of the season. Next pitch to Arnold in for a strike. It's 3-1. He was taken all the way on 3-0. So it's going to be a tight race down the stretch in the Northeast Division standings, which, after the way the Southwest went, probably good to have a close race on one part of the league. 3-1, Arnold swings. Ground ball, 2-hop short. Burt fields at third, fires the first in time. Nice job on the backhand from Burt, and a good stretch on the other corner from Hardman. And there's one out for Cade Fergus. Speaking of the Southwest Division standings, that playoff matchup is set. And it was set on August 31st, which is crazy early. But Akron, after beating Bowie last night, grew their lead to 13 games over the Bay Sox with 13 to play and the tiebreaker. So Akron clinches the second half title. Fergus watches the first one by for a strike, 0-1. Erie is in second, 6.5 back, but that doesn't matter because Erie already clinched the first half. So it'll be Erie and Akron in the Southwest Division Finals in the postseason. Next pitch to Fergus, down for a ball, 1-1. Erie, who won their first Eastern League championship last year. That came over Binghamton. Somerset was the Eastern League champs in 2022. So it'll be Erie and Akron as the Seawolves look to defend their title. And then it remains to be seen who Hartford will face in the postseason. Swung on, ground ball third. Fair ball, gloved along the line by Burt. Throw across is low, scooped up by Hardman. Very impressive play on both corners. Max Burt backhands it in foul territory, and he fires a short hop throw to first that Hardman digs up. So back-to-back nice plays on both corners by Burt and Hardman. And there's two outs for Marcus Lee Sang in the top of the lineup.
Designated hitter, Marcus Lee Sang.
And Reading, obviously, we kind of know where their season's going, but mathematically, Reading was 12.5 back going into today, so either a loss by Reading or a win by Portland eliminates the Fightin Phils. That pitch is down for a ball 1-0, and at this time, both of those results are holding. Somerset is beating Reading, and Portland is beating Harrisburg. So, if everything holds by day's end, Reading's postseason hopes will be officially vanished. Next pitch to Lee Sang is out for a ball 2-0. Of course, look, there's still a lot to look forward to these next 2 weeks for Reading. Chance to continue to develop and a chance to get some momentum heading into the offseason. 2-0, Lee Sang will take for a ball. It's 3-0. So Reading, for all intents and purposes, we can assume is out of the playoffs. Clearwater already clinched. They won the first half. 3-0 is over for a strike, 3-1 from Lorenzo. Lehigh Valley is about 5 or 6 back, so it's going to be a tough chance for Lehigh Valley to get in. Jersey Shore, the other one who actually has a fighter's chance right now. Pitch to Lee Sang is swung on and hit straight back foul. It's 3-2. Jersey Shore, though, trails Hudson Valley 6-1. They are threatening, though. A couple of runners on in the bottom of the 6. And here's the 3-2. Lee Sang swinging a ground ball first. Backhand stop. Hardman, he'll take it to the bag himself, and it's in time. And that'll retire the side in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Fightin Phils. It's time to stretch here at TD Bank Ballpark. We will head to the home half of the 7th. Fightin Phils trail it. It is 7-3.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin Phils.
Welcome to Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands of Wyomissing, where every day is filled with purpose and connection. Our innovative approach, featuring the Hearthstone Institute's renowned I'm Still Here program, ensures that every resident living with Alzheimer's or dementia experiences a life worth living. With evidence-based techniques and personalized care, we focus on meaningful engagement to reduce common symptoms like agitation and anxiety. Join us in celebrating the person behind the memory loss with activities tailored to their unique interests and abilities. Discover the difference with Aspire Memory Support at the Highlands at Wyomissing. Call us today and embrace a renewed sense of purpose for your loved one. This bottom half of the 7th inning is brought to you by Swartz Culleton PC. If you're a loved one been injured, get justice. Call Swartz Culleton today at 1-800-JUSTICE. New arm in for Reading. It's the 5th one used today in this bottom half of the 7th inning. Carlos Francisco has entered. 41st appearance for him. He's 3-4. He's got no saves in 3 attempts. 4.75 ERA, 53 innings, 52 strikeouts, and 30 walks. First batter Francisco will face will be John Birdie. Bats from the right side. He's 0 for 2 today. Was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the 3rd. And Francisco's first pitch is down low. Birdie will check his swing, and they'll say he held up, so it's 1-0. Francisco
got the start on Friday night when 2 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Set the tone for what was a 2-0 shutout victory. Next pitch to Birdie is a bit down for a ball. It's 2-0. That Friday night game was a 5-reliever effort for the Fightin' Phils. Pretty much mapped out and executed to perfection. Francisco, Alvarez, Baker, Walling, McCullum. 2-0 outside the Birdie. It's 3-0. And the pitch. That's down the chute for a strike. It's 3-1. Next pitch is outside. That's ball 4. Gets away from the catcher, Bro, momentarily. But that's the first walk issued by Carlos Francisco. This day in baseball town history is presented by our friends at Savage Auto Group. Visit Tim Profit and Savage 61 for all of your automotive needs. 20 years ago today, September 1st, 2004, at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, Ryan Howard makes his Major League debut for the Phillies against Atlanta, goes for 0-for-1 in a pinch hit appearance. Howard hit 37 home runs for Reading earlier that year. First pitch to Flores, a strike 0-1, and a 9-more for then AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre before being called up to the Big Phils. 20 years ago today, Ryan Howard made his Major League debut. Boy, does time fly. 0-1 is swung on a ground ball down the line and hits the bag, and it's over Kemp's glove. Fair ball to left. Birdie up to third. Flores goes to second. That should be a double. Rafael Flores, that would be his 3rd hit today, his 2nd double, and his 11th of the season. And that'll bring Tyler Hardman to the plate. It's also the 10th hit of the day for Somerset.
The first baseman, Tyler Hardman.
Would have been a tough play regardless for Kemp to make, but hitting the bag doesn't really help. So infield's going to come pretty much up. The left side plays halfway with the righty Hardman up. And Francisco will fire, and it's swung on and it's crushed, but it's foul. Down the left field line, it's 0-1. 293 feet, 103 off the bat, but was way out in front of a fastball that was very much inside off the plate. Francisco will come set at the letters. And then the 0-1 is swung on and fouled. Raul Dominguez has to get out of the way of it. Looks like he's okay. Trevor Schwecke will toss it over the netting to a fan. And Raul Dominguez does not even look phased. Not only is he back in the box, he's pretty close to home plate with runners on 2nd and 3rd. 2 outs, bottom 7. 7-3 Somerset leads. And Francisco deals, and it's swung on and fouled. And much better job by Dominguez to get out of the way of that one. Trevor Schwecke will go retrieve it down the left field line on the warning track. Will he toss one over? Yes, he will. Well, hit the net, and then hits the top of the dugout, but still bounced to a fan. Good effort all around. So we'll do it again at 0-2 to Tyler Hardman. And the pitch. That's inside, gets away from Bro to the backstop. Coming home to score will be John Birdie. And what'll be a wild pitch. Up the 3rd goes Flores, and that makes it an 8-3 ball game. Somerset leads. So it will be a wild pitch against Francisco. So still a man on 3rd, no outs. Infield stays up. Here's the 1-2, and it's swung on and it's crushed. Down the left field line, it's fair. It'll roll all the way towards the wall. Scoring is going to be Flores. Up the 2nd goes Hardman. It's an RBI double for him, and that makes it a 9-3 ball game. Second hit of the day for Hardman.
The right fielder,
Double number 4 this season, RBI number 26. As we said, it's 9-3 now, Somerset. Ball was 97 off the bat, and that'll bring Grant Richardson to the plate. So like Reading did last night, Somerset trying to break this one wide open, and that's what they've done. Here's the pitch, and that is down for a ball. It's 1-0. Francisco comes set at the letters and fires the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball towards the middle. Shaded that way is Arnold. He'll field it left of the second base bag, and the shortstop's throw is on time. That's out 1. Hardman does get up to third, so Richardson does his job and moves the runner. So that'll bring the infield up again for Reading. And Jared Wagner will dig in from the right side. Bottom of the 7th, Patriots on top 9-3. This is the finale of this 6-game series. And the pitch is swung on to Wagner, and it's fouled back, 0-1. Jared Wagner today is 1 for 2. Has a home run, and he also had an RBI sac fly in the 5th his last time up. Next pitch squirts away from Bro off his glove, but doesn't shoot far enough away from him, so the runner at third and Hardman will stay put. One ball, one strike to count to Jared Wagner, who's had himself a good day. Infield up against the righty. And the 1-1 is swung on, hit in the air, out towards left center. It's hit well, it'll stay in the ballpark, but deep enough to score the run. Rincones makes the catch, Hardman will trot home, and that'll make it a 10-3 ball game. So second straight at bat with a sacrifice fly for Jared Wagner, and that's his 3rd RBI of the day. But there are 2 outs for Anthony Siegler.
The second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
Siegler 0 for 2 today, strikeout, a walk in the 3rd, and then a ground out the 1st, back in the 5th. First pitch to him is up for a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom half of the 7th, Patriots on top 10-3. 3 runs in this inning to pretty much put this one away. The next pitch is taken for a strike. It's 1-1. Also the last game of a long 12-game road trip for the Fightin Phils. And if results hold, it's going to be a 3-9 road trip for them, which the road trip started on the heels of a 5-1 week against New Hampshire. Next pitch outside for a ball. It's 2-1. And look, Reading has played its best baseball at home this year, which is basically the opposite of what last year was. Last year, Reading was a game over 500 on the road, and they were 23-44 at home. This year, it's a total flip. Next pitch down, it's 3-1. Reading is 254 at home. Excuse me. They're hitting 254 at home compared to hitting 221 on the road. They're 33-30 at First Energy Stadium compared to just 21-41 should today's results hold. 3-1 is in there for a strike, 3-2. And of course now after today's game, Reading will have played 62 games on the road, 63 at home. They had one canceled at New Hampshire the last week of the first half. So, I mean, this one out, it's a pretty even sample size. Reading has nearly hit double the amount of home runs at home compared to the road. 85 at home, 44 on the road. And the 3-2 is upstairs. That's ball 4. So Anthony Siegler works a 2-out walk. Second walk issued this inning by Francisco. And Alexander Vargas will be the 7th man to come to the plate in this 7th inning. So as we said, Reading goes back home Tuesday through Sunday against Erie. Final week of the regular season at home. Next pitch is down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And look, as we said, Reading needs to just win one game Well, no, Reading needs to win 2 games, to guarantee themselves a winning record at home this year. 1-0 is swung on and missed by Vargas. It's 1-1. The Reading has a 2-4 week. They'd be 35-34 at home. So yeah, 2 wins to guarantee themselves a winning record at First Energy Stadium this year after a pretty tough year at home last year. 1-1, Vargas swings. It's off the hands and foul to the left side, 1-2. So 2 strikes, 2 outs to Alexander Vargas. Man on first, not being held on. Infield's back. Here's the pitch to the lefty, and it's swung on and it's crushed. It's going to go foul, but Vargas gave that one a ride. 360 feet, 101 off the bat. And it wasn't a bad spot. It was a fastball at 93 up and in from Francisco, but Vargas just beat him to the spot, which, look, to be honest, that's what Somerset's done today. They have beaten Reading pitchers at the spot after failing to do so last night. Next pitch, swung on. It's a ground ball foul into the Somerset dugout on the right side. It stays 1-2. Next pitch is down and in for a ball. It's 2-2.
Please report to customer service.
There's also action in the Reading bullpen. Tommy McCollum has begun to throw. Hopefully, at this case, it's just for the bottom of the 8th, and Francisco can get out of this inning. Next pitch is down and in for a ball. The count runs full. Meaning, of course, the runner on first in Siegler will be off and running on the pitch. And here is the pitch. Swung on and tapped. It's foul. Down the third base line, and the count will remain 3-2 to Vargas.
The Patriots of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Bridgewater Area 2137, have heaped up to hit home runs for charity this season. For each home run hit by Patriots batter here.
Vargas 2 for 3 today. Couple of singles. Eliminated at second base each time, though. Caught stealing in the third. And then was thrown out by Keith Fergus as they tried to extend a bloop single into a double. But Fergus had other plans with his 4th outfield assist of the year. So Francisco will come ready at the letters. The 3-2 again is swung on and hit in the air out towards center. Not too deep. Fergus is there. He is under it, and he will make the catch. So that'll retire the side in the 7th. 3 more runs for Somerset in the inning. They did it with 2 more hits. There were no errors, and 1 man is left on base. We will head to the top of the 8th inning. Fightin' Phillies. They trail Somerset now. It is 10-3.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phillies.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Spanish and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. The Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays are presented by Cathay Law Offices, Suburban Brewing Company, Carl's Cards and Collectibles, Humane Pennsylvania, Star City Boxing, and the American Diner. Fiesta Friday features special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at ourphils.com, or at the Customers Bank ticket office.
Back with the top half of the 8th inning. There's a new arm in for the Patriots. It's Eric Razelman. And he will relieve Jesus Lorenzo in a 10-3 ball game. We'll get your Razelman's numbers, and we'll close the line on Lorenzo here in a moment as Eric Brito will lead things off. First pitch from Razelman is down and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Brito tonight is 0 for 3, two-man in the running lineup, so it'll be 2-3-4 due up against Razelman. And big righty deals. Outside it's 2-0. Razelman, a 6'2", 188-pounder, fifth-round pick out of LSU in 2022. It's his 17th appearance, 1-1, a 2.55 ERA. 4 for 4 in save opportunities over 17 2/3. Brito takes the next one for a strike, 2-1. 13 hits allowed, 10 walks, 27 strikeouts. He's allowed 2 home runs and a 197 opponent's batting average. And the righty will come set. Next pitch, Brito takes for a strike. It's 2-2. So Lorenzo, it's an inning and a third for him. And zeros all across. No runs, no hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Tommy McCollum up in the Reading bullpen, so it looks like he will get the home half of the 8th inning and probably the last at-bats for Somerset on this Sunday afternoon. And the 2-2. Outside, it's 3-2. For just joining us, Fightin' Phil struck first. 3 runs off the Louise Gill in the top of the first. But since then, it's been all Somerset. 10 unanswered for the Patriots since the end of that first inning. Here's the 3-2. It's swung on and line foul to the right side. So count will stay full. 1 in the second, 5 in the third. Then 3 straight zeros in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And 3 more last inning in the 7th. Actually, now there was 1 run in the 5th, so forgot to put that one down. Brito swings the next one and lines it well foul down the right field line. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Eric Brito here. Brito, strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out in tonight's ball game. And Razelman deals. Swung on, ground ball short. 2-hopper, fielded by the charging Vargas. His throw to first in time. Beats Brito by a step. Burt collided with Vargas, kind of more on his backside. But all in all, they do make the play. Burt kind of points and says, hey, my bad, good play. 6-3 goes to put out for Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Left fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Razelman, a 23-year-old, 5th-round pick in the 2022 draft by the Yankees. Big swing, home run swing from Rincones there, and he misses. It's 0-1. 3-pitch mix for Razelman, who's a San Ramon, California native. Fastball, changeup, and slider. Next pitch, Rincones swings, and it's knuckled foul to the left side, 0-2. San Ramon, California, which is slightly east off the bay from San Francisco and Oakland. Next pitch, Rincones will take for a ball. It's 1-2. That is that slider at 82 from Razelman. Next pitch, Rincones fouls it back again. It's 1-2. Razelman, I mean, he's a cool story, too. The California native. It's a 1-ball, 2-strike count here against Rincones. And Razelman will set and fire home. And Rincones swings, hits into the air out towards center. Pretty well. Jones goes back. At the edge of the warning track, he has room and makes the catch. So a charge put into it by Rincones. 97 off the bat, 343 feet. But it's out number 2. So Razelman is the son of 2 Jewish immigrants from the former Soviet Union. His mom, Victoria, came to the United States from Ukraine in 1989. And then his dad, Alex, emigrated from Moldova years earlier. Raiselman is fluent in Russian and plays the piano. His brother David actually is a tight end currently at Fresno State in California. And Taylor takes for a strike. It's 0-1. So that's a really, really cool story. Started off his college career at the University of San Francisco. Then he transferred over to LSU. It was a pretty good LSU team that he was on. Pitch is taken up for a ball 1-1. Tommy White, of course, was on that team. He was actually cut twice from his high school team at De La Salle High School in Concord, California. As a sophomore and a junior. But made the team as a senior. Had an 8-0 record that year. Taylor takes the 1-1 outside for a ball 2-1. A .55 ERA. So it went from being cut twice to being ranked number 2 in the nation, according to Max Preps. 74 strikeouts, 25 walks, and 74 and a third innings pitched. 2-1 is down for a ball. It's 3-1. Next World Baseball Classic is in 2026, I believe. And Raiselman, because of his Jewish status, could play for Team Israel. So I wonder if he would join Team Israel in the World Baseball Classic. I know Garrett and C.J. Stubbs were both on that team as well. 3-1 is inside, almost hit Taylor. So he's going to be aboard with a walk. The second time he's been walked today. So 2 outs, there's a base runner now for Josh Burrow.
Catcher, Josh Burrow.
That's the 62nd walk of the season. So Taylor is in second place in the Eastern League in walks with Mendoza from Erie. Dylan Beavers has 63 to lead the Eastern League. Burrow in from the right side, first pitch. Big swing and a miss out in front of that slider at 80 from Raiselman. Raiselman began the year on the 60-day injured list. And then went to Hudson Valley and was promoted to Somerset on July the 2nd. So during that split home and home series around the 4th of July between these teams is when Raiselman, the 23-year-old, joined Somerset. 0-1. That's just outside for a ball 1-1. (10-3) Patriots lead, top of the 8th. 2 outs. Taylor leads off first. 1-1 to Bro. And he'll take outside for a ball. It's 2-1. Josh Bro, good day. He's 2 for 3. Couple of singles and 2 RBI. And the pitch. That's up at the letters for a ball. It's 3-1. 4 outs to work with for the Fightin' Phils. They trail at 10-3. And Bro swings and misses 3-2. Portland on top of Harrisburg 9-1 in the bottom of the 8th. So, like we said, current results hold. Reading, it will be mathematically eliminated from postseason contention. They enter today 12.5 back of Portland. So Reading would have had to win out and Portland would have had to lose out for that to happen. And Bro swings the 3-2 as Taylor was off. And that'll retire the side in the 8th. First strikeout for Raiselman. He faces 1 above the minimum in the inning. No runs for Reading. They had no hits. There were no errors. And 1 man is left on base. We will head to the home half of the 8th. Chance for Somerset try and polish off what's been a good offense today for them. They lead at 10-3. Back after this on the R Phils Radio Network.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phils Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Are you looking for a reliable food distributor to meet all your culinary needs? Look no further than our trusted team at Feaser's Food Distributors. For over 120 years, our products have been sourced from the best farms and suppliers, ensuring that you get the best ingredients for your restaurant or organization. From fresh produce to premium meats, Feaser's supplies everything but the appetite. Visit Feasers.com today to experience the difference in working with a top-tier, family-owned food distributor. Feaser's, your partner for success in the kitchen. Looking for a fast and hassle-free way to get your snacks and non-perishable groceries? Look no further than FeasersDirect.com. In just a few clicks, discover the convenience of having your culinary essentials ready for a pickup at our headquarters in Harrisburg.
On to the home half of the 8th inning. Somerset on top 10-3. And it'll be another pitcher in for the Fightin' Phils. The 6th of the day, potentially the last. It's Tommy McCullough making his 39th appearance of the year, 1-4. He's got 10 saves and as many opportunities. He's got a 4.95 ERA, 40 innings, 39 strikeouts, and 25 walks for the 6'5", 260-pound righty. Comes from Atlanta, Georgia, played his college ball at Wingate University in North Carolina. And the first pitch will deal to Max Bird is swung on and fouled.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
Max Bird today 1 for 3. He singled and scored a run back in that big third. The next pitch to him is outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Carlos Francisco went an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs all earned, 2 walks and 0 strikeouts. Next pitch swung on, ground ball through the middle, base hit. Leadoff single for Max Bird. His second hit of the day, 12th allowed by Reading pitching. And that'll bring the top of the lineup and Spencer Jones to the plate. Let's take a look at our Fightin' Phils team leaders presented by OPS Security Group. Join the winning team at OPS Security Group. Protecting communities starts with you. Visit opssecuritygroup.com to apply. Let's pinpoint Tommy McCullough. Leads the team in saves with 10 for the Fightin' Phils. First pitch to Jones, up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. McCullough picked up his 10th save in the 9th inning of Friday night's ball game. And McCullough has been locked down in save situations this year. Jones is swinging a miss at the 1-0. It's 1-1. So as we said, 10 for 10 in save situations McCullough is. 10 1/3 innings pitched in total, 11 strikeouts, and a 0.89 ERA in his 10 save situations this year. The 1-1 is waved on and whiffed by Jones. It's 1-2. So obviously not a save situation here, but he's been super reliable in save scenarios this season. That's up and away for a ball. It's 2-2 to Spencer Jones. Reading did not have a double-digit save pitcher last year. Of course, there were a lot of late inning struggles early in the year for the Fightin' Phils in the bullpen. Jones swings, hits it in the air, out towards shallow right. It was off the hand some. Wilson's in and makes the catch. The right fielder does for out number 1. And that'll bring John Birdie to the plate. Ryan Kirkering led Reading in saves last year with 7. Of course, that kind of coincided with the bullpen's second half success for Reading in 2023. First pitch to Birdie, he swings and fouls it straight back, 0-1. Last time Reading had a pitcher with double-digit saves was not too long ago. It was Brian Marconi, who had 18 back in 2022. Next pitch is down for a ball. It's 1-1. So if Reading falls today, they'll be 23-34 in the second half, 54-71 overall. Reading was 59-77 a year ago. Next pitch is swung on, ground ball towards the left side. It's through the hole, a base hit. Split the third baseman Kemp and the shortstop Arnold. So after a fly out from Jones, it's a single from Birdie. Hard off the bat, it was 99. Burke goes up to second, so now it's first and second with 1 out for Flores, who's had himself a great day. But with 12 games to go, Reading's going to have to at least go 5-7 to match last year's win total. They'll have more losses. That'll be 59-78. First pitch, a ball low, 1-0. So Reading's got to go 6-6 to surpass last year's win total, which would put them at 60-77. So I think it's a fair kind of goal to set the rest of the year. Let's try and be 500 or above over the last 12 games. Next pitch inside for a ball 2-0. Of course, I'm sure we'll talk about that with Al Padrique next week. Kind of just, as a manager, what's kind of the, what do you do when you know you're out of the postseason contention? You're coming into the last 2 weeks. How do you keep motivation up? Next pitch is strike. It's 2-1. And, of course, the first chance we get to hear from the skipper will be on Tuesday morning at 8:05 a.m. Al and myself will be joining Bob McCool and Mike Keller on Mornings with Mike on 8:30 WEEU. So you can tune in at 8:05. Ball was blocked by Bro. It's right in front of him, but he did a carousel around the plate trying to find it, and then he does. Runners stay put. Then, of course, we'll be joined by Al next week on our pregame show as well. Three balls, one strike to count to Rafael Flores. One out in the bottom of the 8th. 10-3 Somerset leads. They're looking to tack on. They got men on first and second. McCollum, the 6th pitcher of the day for the Fightin Phils. And he'll come set. First base side of the rubber. Ready at the belt. 3-1 home. And it's swung on and it's cranked down the left field line. Brincones goes back, and that ball is gone. Clears both walls in left field, 383 feet, 112 off the bat. It's a 3-run home run for Rafael Flores. His 4th hit of the day. The Patriots lead it 13-3. Home run number 12, RBI number 4 of the day, up to 27 on the season. There's a fastball up and in, and once again, at 94, Flores beats McCollum to the spot. So base is clear now. Tyler Hardman digs in. And the pitch is swung on and popped up. Foul territory to the right side, but it'll go out of play and land about 10 rows deep. So Flores today is 4 for 4. 2 doubles, a single, a home run. And he has scored 4 runs as well. Postcard day for the catcher Flores. And that one is swung on by Hardman, and it's popped up towards right field. Wilson in, darts towards the line, and it'll go out of play foul. It's 0-2. 4 hits match a high by an opponent individually this year for the 14th time. 14 times a player has had 4 hits against Reading this season. And the runs scored also matches a season high in 4. First time it's been done since the 2nd game of the season. And that pitch to Hardman is swung on and drilled deep to left field. It's over the head of Rincones, and it's off the base of the wall. In the second goes Hardman. That's his 2nd double, 3rd hit of the day. And that'll bring Grant Richardson to the plate. 108 off the bat, 350 feet. So 2nd double for Hardman, his 5th of the year. And his 3rd hit of the day. And that'll bring Falconderi out. There's no action in the Reading bullpen. I think they want McCollum to get through this inning. You've used 5 relief arms today, so don't think there's really any interest in bringing in another. So 4 doubles today for Somerset. They got 3 home runs. 7 extra base hits. And look, when Somerset's hit Reading hard the last couple of years, they have hit them hard. And today has kind of been that case. Here's Richardson. First pitch is swung on and fouled. It's 0-1. Reading got out to a 3-0 lead in the top of the 1st, but since then it's been all Somerset. 13 unanswered, and Richardson swings and grounds it foul towards first, 0-2. Running after strong wins the last 2 nights, including a dominant 7-1 victory last night. Trails 13-3. Next pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-2. Richardson is 6th batter to come to the plate this inning. He's 1 for 4. But back to Flores. First time a player has scored 4 runs against Reading since Carter Pavoloni did it on April the 6th. That was a blowout loss. The 1-2 was fouled against Bowie. It was 19-1. Against the Bay Sox. And this one has very much spiraled out of control. 1-2. Swung on, ground ball third. Couple of steps to his right is Kemp. He'll field it. Fired at first low, and it gets by Taylor, and it rolls towards the dugout. Up to third goes Hardman, who had stayed put on the ground ball. And to second will be Richardson. So it'll be an E5, so that's the 5th error of the year on Otto Kemp. I don't think they would give that a hit, because they had him if that ball is there in time. So it's second and third now for Jared Wagner. Infield back for the Fightin' Phils with just 1 out. Of course, at this point, doesn't really matter. And first pitch to Wagner is over for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. And it's just going to be a straight error on Kemp. That's his 5th of the season. "26 pitches, 18 for strikes from McCollum. Next offering is swung on and missed. So that's strike 3. Wagner down on strikes. That's out number 2. First strikeout for Tommy McCollum. And I'll bring the 8th man to the plate, and Anthony Siegler. 15 hits today for Somerset. 5 for Reading. Of course, we'll see if Razelman gets the 9th. And the pitch. And that'll be up the letters for a ball. It's 1-0. Reading's got 3 outs to work with in the 9th. It'll be Kemp, Wilson, Arnold. 6, 7, 8, 2 up. 1-0. Swung on and lifted foul. It's 1-1. Fightin' Phils off tomorrow. And then it's Erie on Tuesday. 6:45 first pitches, Tuesday through Saturday. 5:15 on Sunday for the final home game of the 2024 season. Next pitch is swung on and a line drive into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Scoring is Hardman. Richardson around third. Hull score. Throw goes to second. And it's a 2-run single for Anthony Siegler. So 2 more RBI for him. Up to 43 on the year. And it makes it a 15-3 ball game. No action in the bullpen. So look, cases McCollum's just kind of being asked to wear this one. Somerset's hitting everything today. It doesn't matter who was pitching. And McCollum, look, don't really have any arms left to go to. First pitch a strike, it's 0-1. Ninth man on the plate this inning is Vargas. He's through for 4, a couple of singles for him. And the pitch is outside for a ball. It's 1-1. 5 runs in this 8th inning for Somerset. And what's just a hot and muggy Sunday afternoon. 15-3 Patriots lead. McCollum will step off and kind of just readjust himself. The dark gray jersey a little darker with how just sweaty and humid it is outside right now. Humidity at 68%. Next pitch a strike, it's 1-2. On this, the first day of September, entering the final month of the baseball season. Minors and majors, of course, the big league level. Phillies 6 games up in September, so that's when it gets good. Vargas swings and misses, and he's down on strike. So a pair of strikeouts in the inning for Tommy McCullum, but it was a long one. 5 more runs for the Patriots in the frame. They did it on 5 more hits. There was an error, and 1 Patriot is left on base. So we will go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Fightin' Phils. They trail Somerset 15-3.
Star City Boxing, located at 1340 Center Avenue Rear in Reading, is a 501c3 nonprofit boxing gym unlike any other. Our goal is to not only help you be fit, but to be the best outlet for our youth and community. We welcome anyone who wants to improve their way of life, be fit, and box competitively or non-competitively. We work with you to reach your goals in and out of the gym. Stop in and meet our stars today. Check us out and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for upcoming events and happenings. Visit our website today at starcityboxing.org for more information on how to join, volunteer with our youth, or support our efforts in the community. Star City Boxing is a proud continued 2024 Our Phil's Fiesta Friday partner.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Go to the top of the 9th inning, and new pitcher is in for Somerset. It is Leonardo Pestada. Pestada, who's the 6'4", 198-pound righty from Venezuela, 26-year-old. And Pestada 1-0, a 1.56 ERA, 16 appearances, 1 for 1 in saves, 17 and 1/3 innings, 13 hits, 7 walks, 18 strikeouts, and a .217 batting average against Pastana this year. Teams have hit no home runs off him this year. So Otto Kemp leads off 6-7-8. Last chance for the Fightin' Phils in this ball game. First pitch home is in tight to Kemp. It's 1-0. Next pitch is over for a strike. It's 1-1. Kemp 1 for 3. He's hit, all 3 balls he's hit today have been hard. All he has to show for it, though, is that RBI triple in the first. And the next pitch is up. It's 2-1. Got to give Somerset credit. Bats were down 2 nights in a row, and they found a way to bounce back in a big way today. They lead 15-3. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Them and Portland both going to win, so Somerset will keep pace with Portland with 12 games left to play. 2.5 game lead for the Sea Dogs. Next pitch, Kemp swings, and it's a line drive foul down the right field line. It'll stay 2-2. It was a fastball center cut. Kemp got a good swing on it. 101 off the bat, but just a hair behind it. A lot of good swings for Kemp today, so certainly something to build on as we head back home next week. Next pitch is fouled back, and it's off the netting behind home plate. 2-2. Was online with us in the broadcast booth, but fortunately for our sake and our equipment's sake, there is a net there. And the 2-2 is swung on and lifted foul just towards our right. And it's 2-2. Eric Razelman, a scoreless inning, a walk and a strikeout. It's all no runs, no hits. Next offering, Kemp spits on a breaking pitch down. It's 3-2. Infield back pretty much straight up against Kemp. Outfield has him to go the other direction. 3-2. Kemp will take it, check his swing. They'll appeal. And our first base umpire, Paul Romer, will say he held up. So it's a leadoff walk for Otto Kemp, and that'll bring Ethan Wilson in the plate.
Right fielder, Ethan Wilson.
Reading had 3 runs in the first. They took a 3-0 lead at the time. Feels like forever ago. Well, it's been about 3 hours since then. But it's been 15 unanswered by the Patriots. Who's set to turn to? Here's the pitch. That's over for a strike. It's 0-1. Infield back to not holding the runner on. Right side of the infield is very much shaded over. Hartman at first guarding the line. Siegler is in the hole on the right side. Vargas at short is nearly behind the second base bag. Wilson swings and misses at the 0-1, so it's 0-2. And Bird at third is nearly in the shortstop spot. So Wilson just cued one down the third base line. It would be an easy base hit. Could be a double. I mean, it wouldn't be, but would have all the time in the world. 0-2, Kemp will go. There won't be a throw. It's a ball. That'll be defensive indifference. So will not count as a stolen base for Kemp. So still at 9 for 13 on the year. And the 1-2. Wilson swings and it's fouled. Of course, you might ask, why bother taking second? It's a 12-run game, but takes a double play out of order. And look, I mean, there's still, I don't want to say personal statistics, but at this level, teams are looking at numbers and who's performing. So, look, these at-bats, they still mean something. You see guys who get mad when an umpire expands the zone in a blowout game. They still want to have competitive at-bats. The 1-2 is swung on and fouled. It'll stay 1-2. Wilson 0 for 3 in tonight's ball game. Strikeout, ground out, and he grounded into an inning-ending fielder's choice back in the 6th. This game nears in on the 3-hour mark. The pitch, Wilson swings, hits it in the air well, right field. Richardson goes back, he will turn, and it is gone. Home runs in back-to-back days for Ethan Wilson. It's a 2-run shot, it's 15-5. On Ethan Wilson's 9th home run of the season. RBI number 30 and 31 for Ethan Wilson. And that'll bring Zach Arnold to the plate. 370 off the bat. Well, 370 the distance, 101 off the bat. And Ethan Wilson has homered again in back-to-back games. It's the 3rd time this season that Wilson has homered in back-to-back ball games. And he's up to 9 this year after homering last night. Long mound visit here. Of course, that snaps a basketball terms, a 15-0 run for Somerset. And like we said, momentum, things to feel good about. That's a thing to feel good about. And maybe because Kemp took second on defensive indifference, maybe they pitched Wilson a little bit differently. You never know. But, hey, you'll take it. Feather in the cap, something to build off of before we head back to Reading later today. Here's Zach Arnold, no outs. First pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball 97 from Pastrana. And now Ethan Wilson's home run away from double-digit home runs in back-to-back years. 0-1. Arnold swings and it's fouled back. It's 0-2. Wilson 17 home runs last year with Reading. 22 he hit 8, 21 he hit 3. So we said it's one more home run and he'll have north of 10 in 2 straight years. And Arnold will swing and it's foul down the left field line and it'll stay 0-2. 15-5, Somerset on top. Reading showing some fight in the late going of this contest. So the first home run that Pastrana gave up this season. And the 0-2, that's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Somerset heads to Binghamton. They'll play tomorrow for Labor Day. And teams will be off on Tuesday, while everyone else is off tomorrow and plays Tuesday. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Strike number 3. So first strikeout for Pastrana. That'll bring Cade Fergus to the plate with 1 out. And Lestrada's day is done, so call to the bullpen here after he faces 3 batters. We'll be back after this on the Fightin' Phillies Radio Network.
Berk's Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org. Click Local Coalitions.
Empowering communities one relationship at a time is our commitment at Tompkins. Our customers have thrived thanks to our focus on local lending and their commitment to the customers they serve.
They do a great job. Everything for us, from our banking, our insurance, to our wealth management.
Tompkins has always been there for us.
We see a long relationship with Tompkins. They're good people.
Tompkins, banking, insurance, wealth. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Investment and insurance products are not FDIC insured, not bank guaranteed, and may lose value.
Well, we have a pitching change in a 10-run ball game with 1 out in the 9th. It's Colby White who's in for Somerset. White, 28 1/3 innings pitched this year. He's got a 2-0 record, 3.81 ERA, 36 strikeouts, 21 walks. He's allowed 3 home runs and a .216 batting average against. This is White's 26th appearance. And he's in for Leonardo Pastrana, who went 1/3 of an inning and hit 2 runs, both earned. A walk and a strikeout. So 6 pitcher in today for Somerset. We've had 12 combined pitchers, 20 combined runs, 21 combined hits, and a partridge in a pear tree. Here's Cade Fergus. 1 out. First pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. All that's going to equal a game north of 3 hours. We're at the 3-hour mark right now. And here's the 0-1. Fergus fouls it back. It's 0-2. The ball is 2 strikes and an out to Cade Fergus. White set, fires home, and Fergus swings and he knuckles it straight back foul. It stays 0-2. Fergus 0 for 3 today. A couple of strikeouts, grounded out the 3rd, back in the 7th. The pitch, that's down and away. 1-2 to the righty. Fergus had the big 2-run single in Friday night's win. 2-0 victory for the Fightin' Phillies. And White fires the 1-2. Fergus swings. Hits it in the air pretty well out towards center. It's not going to be deep enough. And it goes to the left center gap where the center fielder Jones makes the catch. That's out number 2. And Marcus Lee Sang is up, representing the last chance this afternoon for the Fightin' Phillies.
Designated hitter, Marcus Lee Sang.
5th time up today for Lee Sang. 0 for 4. He's got 3 strikeouts. Rounded out the first his last time up. Infield plays him shaded towards the right. White set and fires home. And Lee Sang takes it for a strike. It's 0-1. White comes set again, and the 0-1 home. At the knees for a strike, it's 0-2, and the Fightin' Phils are down to their final strike. Bases empty, 15-5. Patriots lead in the top half of the 9th inning. And Colby White's looking to finish off a strong win for the Patriots. The pitch, swung on, ground ball. Right side, charging is a second baseman Siegler. He fields a backhand, fires the first on the run. It's in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the Somerset Patriots get a nice play from Siegler at second to finish off an impressive 15-5 victory over the Reading Fightin' Phils on this Sunday afternoon at TD Bank Ballpark here in Bridgewater, New Jersey. So Reading had a chance at a split today. They couldn't muster it. They snap a 2-game winning streak, and they fall 15-5 and ultimately go 2-4 this week at Somerset, and Reading also goes 3-9 over the course of this 12-game road trip. Well, it's time to head home. Well, the post-game show here in a moment. In the inning, Reading did have 2 runs. They did it on just 1 hit, the Ethan Wilson home run that also scored Otto Kemp. There were no errors for the Patriots, and no men are left on base. So that's how this one wraps up from TD Bank Ballpark. Patriots win it 15-5. We'll step aside for a moment. We got your post-game show coming up after this here on the Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
In continuation of the 275th anniversary of Reading celebration, the Art Phils will play as the Reading Keystones on off Thursdays in 2024. Join us for 11 Keystone Throwback Thursdays, thanks to Brooks Career and Technology Center, H&F Heating and Cooling, Rip It Baseball Town Charities Batting Cages, and Lavelle Law Firm. Come celebrate the city of Reading and enjoy some great baseball on Throwback Thursdays in 2024. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL, online at rphils.com, or at the Customers Bank ticket office. Spend some quality time with the family by taking them out to the ball game every Sunday home game at First Energy Stadium. Sundays are Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days, presented by Empire Home Center, Golden Oaks Golf Club, Long Home Products, T-Mobile, and Rip It Baseball Town Charities. Get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 sodas for only $62 when purchased in advance. Join us for Burke's Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at all Sunday home games all season long.
Back at the post-game show here on the Reading Fightin' Phils Radio Network. Big Star coming here from TD Bank Ballpark in Somerset, New Jersey, as the Fightin' Phils ultimately fall in the finale of this week's 6-game series to the Patriots. 15-5 is our final. Let's take a look at how it all went down in the top half of the first inning. The Fightin' Phils, it was 2 straight strikeouts, Lee Sang and Brito, but after that, they were able to get 3 runs off of Luis Gill. Gabriel Rincon started off with a double. Carson Taylor then walked. They each stole, and then Josh Burrow lined a 2-run single up the middle to make it 2-0. Otto Kemp then hit a RBI triple to score Bro. That made it 3-0. So things are looking good for the Fightin' Phils, but Somerset pretty much took over from there. In the second, it was a solo home run from Jared Wagner, made it 3-1. In the third, the Patriots got 5 runs. They got in the inning 5 runs on 5 hits, including a 2-run home run from Spencer Jones, an RBI double from Rafael Flores as well, and a 2-run single from Grant Richardson. That chased Averson Castellano from the game. 10 men came to the plate in that third inning for Somerset, and in the fourth inning, Patriots went down 1-2-3. In the fifth inning, leadoff single from Flores, followed by a single from Hardman. They each stole second and third. Andrew Baker struck out Grant Richardson, but then Jared Wagner, a sac fly to center to score Flores. Into the sixth, it was scoreless. The seventh, 3 more runs off Carlos Francisco. John Birdie led off with a walk. Rafael Flores doubled. Tyler Hardman doubled to score Birdie. And then it was a sac fly from Wagner to bring home the final run. So 3 in that inning off Carlos Francisco. And then for good measure, it was 5 more runs for the Patriots in the bottom of the 8th off Tommy McCullum. Inning started off a single from Max Burt. John Birdie singled, and then Rafael Flores hit a 3-run home run. Tyler Hardman followed that with a double. Grant Richardson reached on an error by Otto Kemp And Anthony Sagler put the icing on the cake with a 2-run single to score Hardman and Richardson and make it 15-3. Reading did get a couple of runs in the 9th inning. Otto Kemp led off with a walk. Ethan Wilson then hit a 2-run home run. That made it 15-5. Second night in a row, Ethan Wilson homered. That was his 9th of the season. Look at the pitching lines. On the Reading side, Aberson Castellano, 2 1/3, 6 runs, 6 hits, a walk and 3 strikeouts. Connor Ash looked good, inning and 2/3, a walk and 3 strikeouts. Andrew Baker, an inning, 2 hits, a run, no walks, 1 K. Daniel Harper, an inning, a hit, nothing else. Carlos Francisco, an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Tommy McCollum beat up pretty bad in this one. An inning, 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. On the Somerset side, Luis Gill, outside of that first inning, looked pretty strong. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Matt Sauer, 2 scoreless and a hit, 3 strikeouts. Jesus Lorenzo, inning and a third, scoreless. Eric Razelman, inning scoreless, a walk and a strikeout. Leonardo Pastrada went a third of an inning, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, a walk and a strikeout. Of course, that 2 runs came on the 2-run home run from Ethan Wilson. And then Colby White got the final 2 outs of the game for the Patriots, and that is how the pitching lines look today. So that's how it happened. We'll step aside again. We'll take a look at the totals and the out-of-town scoreboard and a look ahead to Tuesday night's contest. This is the post-game show after a Fightin' Phil's 15-5 defeat at Somerset. Be back with the final segment after this on the Fightin' Phil's Radio Network.
Celebrate the history of America's pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with the events that shape and change the game and our country. And relive the careers of legends who have earned the greatest honor in sports. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
The brand new Redner's Event Center is here and is accepting reservations now. Bring a group out to a Fightin' Phil's game starting at just $50 per person for groups of 40 or more. Non-game day reservations are also open now for events ranging from weddings, bar and bat mitzvahs, banquets, trade shows, and much more. For more details and to request a proposal, go to rphils.com/events.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus, 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet, photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor, and the Fightin' Phil's mascot band. Regular season tickets start at $37 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
Back here on the post-game show on the Fightin' Phil's Radio Network following a 15-5 loss at the hands of the Somerset Patriots. We'll take a look at the totals. Reading 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, 5 men left. Somerset 15 runs, 16 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. With the win, Somerset is 65-59 overall and 33-22 in the second half. Reading falls to 54-71 overall and 23-34 in the second half of this season. Matt Sauer gets the win. He's 2-0. Aberson Castellano the loss, 2-2. There was no save. Time of the game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Played in front of a crowd of 5,290 at TD Bank Ballpark. On the road trip, the Fightin' Phil's ultimately finished 3-9, and they'll look to respond against Erie next week at home. Let's take a look at our out-of-town scores. All finals throughout the Eastern League through the 5 games that are underway. Altoona, 5-2 win over New Hampshire. Portland keeps pace in first place with a 9-1 win over Harrisburg. Hartford, 4-2 victory over Binghamton. Erie, 6-5 over Richmond. Akron and Bowie underway at 6:05 from Canal Park. With the loss and Portland's win, Fightin' Phil's have been mathematically eliminated from postseason contention. So, of course, we knew that was coming for a while, but the official eliminated from the postseason mark has come today for the Fightin' Phil's. So, still a lot to play for, of course, over the next 12 games, but no chance of playoffs So that drought will continue. It's been 2019 the last time Reading made the postseason. Look out-of-town scores in the organization. Lehigh Valley and Syracuse get underway at 6:35. Jersey Shore, a tough loss. They dropped it 6-2 to Hudson Valley. So the Blue Claws now sit 3 games back of Hudson Valley with 6 to play. So they're going to need pretty much, I don't want to say a miracle, but they're going to need to go pretty much 5-1, 6-0 next week and get a bunch of losses from Hudson Valley. Hudson Valley plays Winston-Salem next week. Jersey Shore heads to Aberdeen. Aiden Miller, though, did homer in that ball game for Jersey Shore. Former Patriot, current Renegade Harrison Cohen, who's actually college teammates with Cade Fergus at George Washington, 2 of them good friends, picked up the win in relief of that one. He's 3-0, a 1.08 ERA. In Clearwater, canceled at Fort Myers. They were supposed to play 2 today. Both got canceled due to rain, so that was pretty much a washout week in Fort Myers for the Threshers. They'll return home. They'll face St. Lucie last week of the regular season for the single A and high A levels. And then Clearwater will head to the postseason, and we'll see if Jersey Shore, it's going to take a lot, can join them as well. Well, that'll pretty much do it here. Fightin' Phil's back in action on Tuesday, 6:45 first pitch against Erie. We don't have the pitchers yet, but if Reading stays on turn, it should be Noah Skiro who starts for the Fightin' Phils against the Erie Seawolves, who are headed to the postseason as well after winning the first half title. That'll be, so 6:45 first pitch. We'll be on the air, myself and Bob McCool at 6:30, but tune in the mornings of Mike on 8:30 WEEU, the voice of Berks County and beyond, at 8:05 a.m. on Monday on 8:30 a.m. WEEU. Myself and Al Padrique will be on with Mike Keller and Bob McCool. So we'll talk to you Tuesday morning, and then back on the air from First Energy Stadium. We will talk to you on Tuesday night, 6:30 pregame, 6:45 first pitch. Final home series of the season for the Reading Fightin' Phils. So that'll do it on this Sunday afternoon from TD Bank Ballpark. Patriots 15, Fightin' Phils 5. Reading goes 2-4 this week at Somerset and 3-12 on the season-long 2-week road trip. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. Have a great Labor Day, and we'll talk to you Tuesday night from First Energy Stadium for Game 1 between Reading and Erie. I'm Jake Starr. This has been the post-game show here on the Reading Fightin' Phils Radio Network.
This has been a presentation of the Our Phils Radio Network. We thank you for tuning in and can't wait to talk to you the next time the Fightins take the field.